good evening. God,
This is going so well already.
Good evening and welcome to Iconic Productions Friday night show. I'm Josh, the Dungeon Master, and I'm good at this now. And I'm also the world builder for a 5th edition D&D campaign. It gets worse with us tonight. Our Grace playing Vera, the halfling crime boss. Beth playing Shoji, the half-elf not necromancer. Jenny playing Karina, the human rogue twixter. God. Twixter cleric. And also playing Almania, the Ravenfolk bard sorcerer, because we don't have Mary today, sadly. And Jenny, once again, taking up the role of Constantine, the half-orc champion fighter. I'm going to have some tea before we go any further, because this is not going to go well. All right.
For you or for us?
That out of the way. What was that?
I said for you or for us?
I don't know. When we last left our heroes, I guess we all do this now.
We've always done this.
Descended into the Zigarat in the lost city of Mindanathil to help clear it and restore it as the haven of the very small cult of the Moon Maiden. On the first 2 levels, you discovered very little, aside from some interesting carvings on the wall that hint at some history to kind of the place, some symbols from history that has long been forgotten, and some instructional columns that had carvings of various combat forms. But starting on the 3rd level, you discovered thick, heavy vegetation that spread on the floor, the walls, kind of throughout this level of the Ziggurat that seemed to originate from the lower level and was making use of the this large 10-foot diameter shaft that kind of runs through the center of the pyramid top to bottom, and it was kind of growing up through that shaft and then across the levels. After that, on that 3rd level, Constantine got a little frustrated with nothing interesting happened and decided to hit the floor. And the floor responded, as did a number of glowing lights that had been appearing and disappearing throughout the 3rd floor. A shambling mound pulled itself free of all the vines and vegetation and did some pretty good damage to Constantine. And those lights kind of attacked and started zapping little bolts of lightning at you guys. I don't think anybody got hit by those because god damn they suck. Other shambling mounds and will-o-wisps attacked the other Jaeger parties that were kind of helping to clear the Ziggurat with you. You were all victorious. You destroyed the shambling mounds and the will-o-wisps. And then split up until this level. There was just kind of a single spiral staircase that went all the way around, that kind of followed this shaft through the center. But now there are 4 entrances to the very bottom floor. And so you guys took one, the Metal Fists and the Immortal Whispers took another. They're kind of the 2 lowest level parties. In case you're wondering why Grace is laughing right now, it's because on the map, where it clearly says Metal Fists, she insists that it says Astral Fizz.
Hey guys, back me up. Look at it. It says Astral Fizz.
Oh, I can see why you say that.
God damn it. The Broken Legacy, which is currently the strongest of the Jaeger parties joining in this endeavor, took a 3rd, and the Silence of Night took the 4th and final entrance. You guys all kind of crept down, bearing a few torches. I believe Constantine and Shoji are both carrying a torch.
I think so.
Okay. So you guys descended into the bottom level of the Ziggurat. Much of the room is still in complete darkness, but from your torch and the torches carried by the other Jaeger parties, you can see a large part of this room. It looks like there are hallways that immediately extend to both sides and some larger rooms kind of at the corners. But the primary room on this level is a very large, circular, open space with large pillars everywhere. But at the moment, everything within sight is covered in thick grass, moss, vines. You can see very small saplings starting to pull its way out, which is odd because everywhere that is not covered in vegetation is just solid stone. You're not sure how all of this is kind of growing. There seems to be some very large mass in the center of the room, but you don't have any kind of sight on it yet. Facing you guys, immediately as you descend the stairs, is a tall woman whose skin looks like it is just bark. And it's some sort of dryad or wood person, longbow in hand, just kind of staring at you guys in a cautious half crouch as you come down the stairs. To the north, you can see as the 10 members of the Metal Fists and Immortal Whispers kind of come down those stairs. There's another facing them. There are 3 facing the Silence of Night as they arrive at the bottom. But directly across from you guys, you see 2 more of these female figures, but also a very tall, heavily, you're not sure if it's robed or furred, you're not sure, but just kind of heavy, bulky garments draped over this very tall frame, kind of horns of some kind of twisting and coming out around the neck and head. And as you kind of all came down, this figure stared straight ahead at the broken legacy, looked around and took note of all of the other groups. And that is where we left off. Vera, with a 19, you are still on the stairs and don't see any of this. Never mind. So you are not sure what is going to happen at those other 3 nodes. For the moment, what would you like to do?
Jenny has something to do.
Karina.
Yes, so if I understood the situation rightly last time, it looked almost as if the woody looking woman was subservient in some way to this other creature, like that's really the person that's in charge, that's staring down the broken legacy.
Give me an insight check.
Okay. $15?
It's kind of hard to tell. The broken legacy has called out to the tall figure in common, with kind of a very awkward, hi, who are you? With no response. They seem to be speaking to him and, noting all of these dryads, but speaking to him. You don't see anything that directly indicates the subservience of these beings to the tall figure.
Okay. Well, the first thing I would like to ask is, do the woodland beings, so to speak, the dryad-like creatures, do they bear any resemblance to sort of the lore that comes from my tradition?
The lore that comes from your tradition.
Of the other entity that came where my god comes from?
I don't think that I've actually read your updated backstory yet. You're gonna need.
Okay, so
you're gonna
long
need to be a
story
little more
short,
specific.
long story
Oh, God.
short,
I got
my religion is founded on a myth. Okay, you got it?
it. You know what? Give me a religion check.
I said I was a cleric. I didn't say I was a good cleric. Guidance.
Oh, no.
It's not gonna help, but I'll throw it on there anyway. 10.
It definitely rings something of a bell. There is a resemblance.
Cool. Then I will pull out my pipes and I will start to play what has been passed down in tradition. I haven't quite got this in my backstory yet. It's in my head, has been. I haven't gotten on paper yet. But what has been in my tradition, the song that the foremother played to entice Gebrecan from his place where he lived.
All right.
Whether it's actually the song or not, I don't know. But that's what my mentor told me. So that's what I'm going for.
The tall hooded figure's head turns very slowly and looks directly at you. What are other people doing?
When I hear the pipes, may I use my ability to move through other people's space and just move sort of into the center of the pack so I can see what's going on? Because I think I am faster than most people do.
Yeah, you can move. Anybody can move freely through allies' space.
Well, I mean, I can also move like through other people, as in because of the
No, that's what I'm saying. Is that like
yeah.
that ability lets you, like, if everybody in this room was hostile to you, you could still do that. But yeah, no, you can definitely move through everybody's space. Where do you want to go? Like 5, 10, 15, 20?
Who's
Right
it?
there,
Is
right behind
Constantine?
Constantine?
Is Constantine in front? I'm going to stay behind Constantine so I can hide behind him, but so I can still see the entire room.
You could also, if you wanted, move to there and be hiding behind kind of that wall there.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'll just peek around the corner and be looking at this dryad-y thing.
Okay.
Can I do a quick perception scan of the room and try and get a sense of what's going on, specifically with the hooded figure across the room?
Yeah. What are you looking? Be more specific with what you're looking for.
I'm looking for what is the. I know that the other Jaeger party is speaking to him, and I want to know how that's going. Like, is hostility about to break out, or are they going to successfully negotiate?
Can the bird communicate this?
One second. Give me first a perception check, and we'll see what happens with
If I can
that.
even hear them, yeah. Perception.
Shoji, you want to get your raven in there?
Yeah, I think I would have if we were all splitting apart to have communication lines open. It'd probably follow the head party.
Okay. With a 12 on the perception, Vera, give me an insight check. Just an insight check with disadvantage. And then
Okay.
Shoji, you're just sending the raven over there. Your raven can, I think, send like emotions and pictures to you. Do you want to enter into the senses of your raven so that you are directly hearing? Or do you just want the pictures and feelings, etc.?
Just the pictures and feelings. Like, they don't have to tell me exactly what they're talking about. Just like, okay, are we fighting them or are we not?
Okay. So give me a perception check for the raven. Vera, with a 13, you can't quite tell. There is definitely this is definitely a very high tension situation. All of the beings down here that you can see are clearly have something to do with the things that you guys killed on the floor above. You also notice that you cannot see the Broken Legacy's rogue.
I can't see their what?
They're rogue.
They're, of course I can't. Okay.
So
Can their rogue see me? I hope not.
you don't know, but either the rogue is just being careful or they're preparing for a strike.
Alrighty. Can I roll stealth and just decide I'm gonna hide here and wait and watch?
Sure. Bonus action stealth. Shoji, okay. You hear an attempt. Oh, damn.
I'm the knight.
Yep. You guys are all suddenly plagued by this haunting feeling. Shit, we left Vera back in the camp. She retroactively has stealth. Shoji with is that a 19? The Raven has a +2?
Yes.
With a 19, let me get to what you hear in just a moment. Oh, Vera, you also have advantage because you still have Blessings of the Trickster, although you can't roll higher than you did, but good to remember. Constantine, you are currently in front. What would you like to do? This dryad is standing there, right, strung bow in hand, and like hand where like a quiver would be, but there's no quiver. You are currently muted.
Sorry. We're kind of bunched up in the entrance, right?
4 of you are, yes. You have no idea where Vera is. You assume she's still a little ways up those stairs.
Can I take one step closer to where I don't see Vera, but kind of like straight into the room so I can give everyone else a little more space to come in behind me so they can see?
Okay. You take
not into the room, back across the entryway towards Vera.
Gotcha. Okay, so right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to look at the dryad and not threateningly raise my hammer, like drop my hammer down. And oh my gosh, what was his accent? I'm
Texas.
Right.
Texas.
First, when I bring in,
That's right. And I say, "Good evening, ma'am." There it is.
okay, and what language do you speak?
I'm gonna speak common. I don't think orc would be appreciated.
Common. Okay. Kind of odd, like almost solid black, glassy eyes are definitely focused on you as you speak, and they're kind of turning between Karina playing her pipes and you. Shoji with a 19. You hear what? So either he doesn't know common or he's an asshole. So try Elven. And do you speak Elven?
No.
Okay. You hear a couple of phrases spoken in Elven. With a 19, you also hear a whisper. I'm not going to whisper because apparently when I do that, nobody can actually hear me. But the whisper says, "I've got a shot. Just call it."
Okay, at that point, I would like to tell my group, hey, they're preparing for battle. Get ready.
May I do? Are we in initiative? May I do something?
we're in a very loose initiative in that I am
Okay.
keeping track of just kind of the general round here. So the figure has started to turn towards Karina. Back is now turned to the Broken Legacy. Harp and Soul, what are you doing?
May
Um,
go for it, show.
sorry. If can I get ready for an attack as soon as like they attack, or if something else attacks me? Like, how long can I hold that before I lose the spell?
It depends on what you want to do. If you want to hold a leveled spell, then basically you hold it, and if nothing ever triggers it, you just lose the slot.
Okay.
Um,
I would.
with something like a cantrip, you don't actually lose a resource, so you can just hold a cantrip, and we'll just say like you are just constantly holding it. If you want to hold a leveled spell, we need to keep track of how long you hold it. So
Okay.
what did you?
I'll hold cantrip. Chill touch.
Okay. Now, couple of questions. If the Broken Legacy attacks, are you attacking the Dryad? Or are you only attacking if the Dryad attacks?
If the Dryad attacks, I will attack. But also, if Broken Legacy attacks, I'll probably throw my first attack at their target. If it's in range.
What's
Yeah.
the range on that?
Good
100,
question.
120, I think.
I think so. Let me see. Actions. Touch is. Oh, where is that? Oh, yeah, 120.
Okay. I think just about everything. You're going to have to come up to about here, but just about all of the creatures that you can see so far are within range of.
Nice. Thank
All right, so you are holding Chill Touch.
Question.
Question?
Did I hear Show tell the group what she just heard? That
Yes.
they're negotiating and their rogue has a shot.
Yeah, I think she said, Shoji, what did you say? You said they were preparing to attack, correct?
you. Yes. Sorry. We're
All good.
preparing to attack. Get ready.
Okay. Can I do something dumb?
Please do.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to take some drugs, which that is to say, jam a serving of red into my arm.
How much red do you have left?
I've got 3 more helpings.
Including this one or after this one?
Including this one, so I'll have 2 left if I.
Okay, got it.
Because how
Okay.
far away is the? Actually, maybe I should ask this first. How many feet away is the Broken Legacy and the hooded figure, etc.?
There we go. So the hooded figure is what, like 80 feet? I really Fantasy Grounds needs a ruler. Oh, draw arrow? Is that a thing? Hold on.
Oh, he's only 80 feet?
Ah, it has one. Looks like hooded figure is about 95 feet.
Okay.
Is that number? Yeah, it's about 95 feet, and then the Broken Legacy is about 125.
Okay. So I'm going to waste my beautiful natural 20 stealth. So I will bonus action jam it in my arm to give myself 10 more feet of movement.
Okay.
I will move my full movement and also use my action to move more. So that's 45 plus.
You're moving 45 feet.
I'm
toward-
moving 90 feet.
Oh, you're bonus action dashing?
I can't bonus action dash because I
Just
use the
use
red
red.
for my bonus
Okay.
action.
Your action
I am
dash.
action and movement moving. And I am going to move. Can I just move to essentially be in the middle of the? I won't need that full movement, but to be in
So
the middle of
as-
the room.
Can you see this line that I'm drawing?
Yes.
Yes, okay. You can move to there, and then you will be in complete darkness after that. Oh, you have dark vision.
I do.
Okay, so you move about 40 feet.
Yeah,
first.
I'm booking it.
And once you move about 40 feet, I'll reveal this for you.
Everybody else, avert your eyes.
I mean, everybody else can see this. Just keep in mind that your characters can't. There is a massive tree that dominates the center of the room. It is growing. It looks like there was a small walled pool at the base of this this shaft that has been going all the way down through the center. That metal grating, that lattice that you've seen that completely sheathed this cylinder all the way down, now actually tapers down to a point that and that point kind of hovers right above the a small pedestal in the middle of what used to be a pool that has something that like a small metal like socket in on which something might rest, but it is currently empty. This tree kind of grows around that area, stretches up into the lattice. The branches are using it as kind of a channel to then grow to the upper levels, but then other branches kind of hit the ceiling in here and then just spread out along the ceiling. There are massive roots spreading from the base of this tree. And the tree itself is a pale alabaster, just this perfectly smooth bark that has some kind of like light gray grain in it. And the leaves are very strange. You don't recognize any of them, but there's definitely a mix of deciduous and coniferous. There's definitely like needles, and then also stuff that looks almost like oak, but not quite. There's just a whole range of different types of leaves all growing from the same tree. There are flowers of a dozen different colors and shapes and varieties also growing on this thing, except that you can't see any of the color because this is dark vision, so it's all black and white. So ignore that. But the shape of everything is very strange and unheard of to you. So you have moved 40 feet so far. Do you want to continue as with what you were doing or no?
Yeah, so I've got 50 feet to play with currently.
Yep.
I'm going to take those 50 feet to go around the bottom of the tree south to still get as close to Broken Legacy as I can get.
There's draw arrow. Oh, it's creating a different one. Perfect. That's not frustrating at all. There we go. So you can get down to there with 35, and then you've got another 15.
Good. I will still be continuing towards said dark figure. Do I still get a line of dialogue in there?
5, 10. So if you go to there, yes. What would you like to say?
I'm going to say, Broken Legacy, don't shoot. Let's talk. No, actually, I'm going to say, let our rogue talk.
Grace, I have a question for you.
Yes.
What would you consider at this point Vera's alignment?
Vera's alignment is to get out of this situation as quickly as possible. And frankly, talking our way out would be faster than fighting our way out.
So do you think that she is still evil, or has she strayed further into the neutral?
She's still evil if that means her motivations are entirely selfish.
Okay.
However, her problem has always been, yeah, she's evil, her motivations are selfish, but she doesn't want people to know that.
As you get close to this tree and yell that, one of the branches of the tree actually lashes out at you.
Mm-hmm.
I believe a 21 hits.
Yes.
You will take. Where is it? That's a really awful roll. You will take 10 points of bludgeoning damage and 5 points of radiant damage.
Radiant. Okay.
As this light smacks into you, and as it does, the branch actually glows a little bit, and you can see light starting to emit from some of these flowers. Very dull, a very dull glow, but definitely generating a very small bit of light as it slams into you and you are thrown to the ground. Actually, you're not thrown to the ground. You actually grappled at the moment. So that's Shoji and Vera. Karina, you have no idea that any of that happened because she had a 28 stealth. She went out and is currently in pitch darkness.
Did she hear me?
Sure.
Karina
I
and
yelled.
Constantine. Yeah, that's true. You heard her voice yelling from out there in the black. And that's all that's all you know. So Karina, what are you doing?
Well, that's fine. Karina is doing what she does best, and that is her own thing. She is going to continue to play.
Okay.
And as she plays, you said the hooded figure was like looking towards her. Is it possible to like wait until she gets kind of full on eye contact? Or is that not going to happen yet?
Oh, you have had, I mean, as best you can tell from 90 feet away, this figure's gaze is locked onto your face.
Excellent. So as I continue to play, I'll sort of shrug my bow down and off, and I will go to my knees and just keep playing.
Okay. And I need an action from Constantine. Constantine is staring and waiting because his player is currently missing.
I'm here.
So real quick,
We didn't hear anything. Sorry, we didn't hear anything that happened to Vera, did we?
Jenny, real quick, can you turn on your camera, because when you turn it off, it messes with what JD is trying to do with the Twitch frame.
So sorry.
There we go.
I figured people didn't want to see me taking out context on camera. That weirded people out.
Just even if you have to go off camera, that's fine. Just leave the camera itself on.
Got it.
Okay. Yes, you heard Vera's voice suddenly coming from way out there in the darkness, somewhere between the bubble of your guys' light and the bubble of the Broken Legacy's light.
Okay.
And you heard her yell, Broken Legacy, don't shoot.
Okay.
Was there something else, or was that it?
Let our rogue talk.
That's right. Let our rogue talk.
Okay. I want to stay where I am, prepared if anything goes wrong. Can I reach? Let's see who's next to me. Is that Show? Would I be able to reach Show and block with a shield if something happened? Or am I too far away?
Yeah, not as a reaction. If you stepped 5 feet closer, then you could use your reaction.
I just want to shift 5 feet closer.
Okay.
To her. Also, can I tell if the guy in the middle looks orcish in any way? You just said we could see like robes or furs.
You can give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. 7 and the map is taking everything. Is that a 7 and a 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
From this distance, it looks to you as if this figure is a stag head with just these big curling antlers. You're pretty sure that is a humanoid stag.
Okay.
Josh.
Oh, hold on. Let me figure out. Let me know what Constantine's doing.
Okay. Yeah, he's just going to stand there ready, but not attack. Try not to look aggressive. It's really hard for him.
Yeah, Karina.
So Josh, I'm sorry, I had the map closed because I needed to see my character sheet. So I did not realize that Shoji is like right in front of me. I would have moved with my movement around so that I'm the one in front.
Okay. Oh, ready right about there? Okay.
Yeah.
The hooded figure takes a step forward, just kind of right to the edge of the darkness there. At which point, Shoji, the Raven sends you 2 pictures. The first is, let's see, what does the Raven see? The first is of the Broken Legacy's rogue, who is where is he? A small, slight-looking human, arm back with a dagger, in just about to throw, right as you hear from the Raven, the tree just attacked one of the others. His back is turned. Go, go, go.
Okay. Ooh. Wait. So the Raven sent me an image of the guy about to strike, and then the tree attacked somebody else.
No, one of the other Jaegers, who seems to be able to see into the darkness, telling one of the other Jaegers what he saw with the tree attacking Vera.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Wow. I'd like to try to make it known. Tensions are high. They're gonna attack because the tree attacked.
Didn't they hear me, idiots?
They did, but also your rogue just played pipes, and currently the highest threat target turned its back, and also the tree has
But
taken.
it wasn't a threat target.
No, but the tree has now taken an attack. So
I'm just like hanging there limply, like I'm not resisting, Mr. Tree.
if you're not resisting, then give me a quick D8 roll.
Oh dear. In fact, I have a strategy for this if I get another turn before we go into initiative, by the by.
Okay.
Can I do something or?
After you give me a D8 roll, sure.
Sure, great. Let's do this. Here's that D8 roll.
Okay.
It'd be a 1. Okay.
Can you
Good or
now
bad?
Can you now give me an acrobatics check as the branch holding you just fastballs you?
Okay. I get a +1 to these, I think, which is nice. Yeah, I needed it. 15.
Okay. You take 22 points of bludgeoning damage
Ouch.
as the tree hurls you 50 feet kind of into the midst of the metal fists and the immortal whispers. You slam into the ground and just kind of and slam into the stairs that they all just came down.
Well, my strategy didn't work. I'm gonna go behind those stairs.
Okay.
I tried. It didn't work. Sorry, y'all.
Goji has warned you of this. It looks like combat is about to start. Constantine and Karina each get one more thing to attempt to forestall it if you'd like.
You go first, Jenny. I'm still looking up spells.
Okay. Can I want to try shouting randomly in Orcish. Y'all stop it.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone's tried Orc yet.
You yell, y'all stop it in Orc. All right.
Okay.
Oh. Actually, would you give me a quick persuasion check, please?
Okay. That's a 10.
One there. And okay. A 10. Okay. No, there does not seem to be any reaction from either. Actually, so the tall, dark robed figure briefly looks at you, cocks its head a little bit, returns to Karina. And Karina.
Okay. I'm going to do something dumb. Action, bonus action, movement and bonus action to dash towards the dark figure that I'm currently staring down.
So six,
I had said I was going to my knees, so that's probably only 15,
on your
30,
on
45
your
feet of
not,
movement.
On your knees is not prone.
Okay.
So how close do you want to get? He's 80 feet away from you, so you're using full movement?
Yeah, I only have 30 though, so I'll have 60 feet of movement. That's fine.
Okay. 60 feet will get you right about here. Karina, oh, I'm sorry, Vera,
I'm not done yet.
You're all the way up here. I know, just 1 second. As I check your alignment real quick.
I'm neutral.
Okay. All right. What would you like to do? You're in pitch darkness.
So I can't see him? Oh, that's a bummer.
No, you can see him.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Him because he is in
I don't
dim
have
light.
to see him.
You're just in pitch darkness.
Okay. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on him.
Okay. So
he has a +2 to his armor class.
His armor class increases by 2. Shield of Faith.
Yep.
Man, but now I'm salty because it was evil, and now I'm offended.
I yeah. I think
I'm sorry, guys, but I'm against y'all in this fight.
I think that Vera has been like tending towards neutrality, but I made the call yours. Okay.
She fakes that she's neutral.
Okay.
No, I am neutral. I really just don't give.
I would like you to make a persuasion check with advantage. Yeah, Karina.
Somewhere. Sorry. I was not expecting this. So I was planning my funeral. There we go. Persuasion, you say. 15.
15. Okay. As an arrow slams into his shoulder from behind, he looks at you, nods, and just slowly turns back to the broken legacy. And now I need everybody to roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, this
Guidance. Just
could be
kidding.
really complicated.
I suppose I'm not allowed to guide myself on initiative rolls, correct? Because it is it is an ability check.
Although you Shield of Faith is a bonus action, isn't it?
Yeah. So I would have had to use my action to move then and not my bonus action.
Oh, but you used your action to move. That's correct. Never mind. So yes, you cannot guide this.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So this is.
Well, I'm still going before any of y'all.
This is going to be funky. All right. That didn't count? No, come on. Well, that's less good.
Oh, I need to roll for Almanya. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about Manya. Did she and I actually take 0 damage this whole time? This is awesome.
Yeah, I think the only person who took damage was Constantine. He took a good chunk from the
Sorry, buddy.
shambling.
I'm at 3.
Oh.
We healed you some, didn't we? Constantine?
No. I didn't take any healing.
No. Okay. Yeah.
I thought we healed. Sorry.
Has not been healed. All right. 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
15 for Karina.
Karina is on a 15. Okay. 15 to 10?
12 for show.
12 for show.
Oh, my raven too. Sorry.
10 to 5?
Let me do that later.
6.
6.
Perfect.
9 for the raven.
Oh, Almanya. Almanya had an 8. Sorry.
What was the raven real quick?
9.
Okay.
And Almanya had an 8.
Almanya. Okay, so I've got Karina, Show, Almanya. Vera's at a 6. Along
I
with
can't roll for
Constantine.
crap for initiative.
Sometimes it's just that way. So is that 5 of you? Karina, Show, Almanya, Constantine, and Vera. Good.
Constantine.
Got all of them. Okay. A number of things Actually, we're going to do your guys' round of combat. So, Karina, are you hopping into the combat involving the Broken Legacy? Or, I guess I'll start with this. Several small saplings tear themselves out of the ground and start coming towards Constantine, Shoji, and Almanya. We'll put Almanya over here, right? Start running at her. The Dryad looks like it's about to start casting some kind of spell, and this large just lump of vegetation starts to pull itself free from one of these pillars, and you can see there are bones all through it. There's some kind of skeleton at the center of these vines, and it just kind of tears itself free and also turns to look at you guys. So, Karina, are you involving yourself in the fight between this figure, the Dryads, and the Broken Legacy? Or are you turning back to fight with the party?
Karina truly wants to do neither of those things.
Okay, I'm sorry. A better question is, what are you doing? I don't want to make you feel like you have to choose one of those things. What are you doing? It's not your turn. I just want to know what your intention here is.
Okay, I intend to call out to the robed figure, who I'm not entirely sure is not some sort of representation of Capadon. And I will ask him to refrain from harming my people. And I honestly don't give a shit about the others. Sorry, but not sorry.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I mean, it's been pretty clear that they don't really give a shit about you guys, so.
Yeah.
Jaeger life.
Exactly. So if it comes down to it, I will defend him against the Broken Legacy, but I will not engage in fighting this entity or the entities that seem to be serving him.
Cool. Okay. What language do you make that request in?
Common?
Okay.
And I'll throw in Gnomish too? That's all I've got.
Throw the languages at the wall. Understand? He does not react and seems entirely focused on the Broken Legacy over here.
Okay.
So, Karina, I am going to insert you then into the initiative order for the combat that I pre-rolled this morning.
Okay.
As soon as I find where it took me 5 pages of a legal pad, but I pre-rolled the other 3 combats, hoping that
And
there
you
I would also
in there, Jenny.
Josh, I would also move out of the darkness and next to him, if possible.
Okay, it's not your turn yet.
Mm.
I just wanted to know kind of which initiative order essentially to put you in. Where
Okay.
did that damn legal?
Apologies,
Oh, there it
everyone,
is.
for making our game complicated.
Hey,
mean,
I tried
that's
to make it complicated too.
almost
So
entirely my fault. This is what I get for putting 31 Jaegers on a field of battle in addition to the party.
Yeah, you did it
Um,
to yourself.
there it is. All right, so you're at a 15, which means you go right after Quartermaster Oscar,
Okay.
otherwise known as the rogue assassin of the Broken Legacy. Okay.
I've already been pissed off by one rogue today, so rogues are not friendly to me at the moment.
So we're gonna first do the rest of the party's combat. Vera, I will need a similar decision from you as a number of what look like essentially like zombies that had been buried in kind of the moss and soil here. There's no soil, moss and vines and whatnot here. Kind of pull themselves free before you realize that it's actually vines that run like throughout the insides of these zombies that are actually animating them. And 4 of these kind of pull forward, and 3 kind of pull themselves out and start coming towards you and the rest of these very low-level adventurers here. And a 4th also kind of rips itself out, but this one seems to be like controlling the vines that are controlling those 3 zombies. This one is almost entirely like made of vines itself. And then the Dryad, of course, looks like it's going to be casting a spell. Did you intend to kind of duck out of this and run around to the other side? Or are you going to stay with the Metal Fists and the Immortal Whispers? With your insight of your passive insight of something absurd, your party's fucked.
My party or the Astral Fizz here? Because I already know that they're screwed.
Yeah, they're in a lot of trouble, but like Almanya, Constantine, and Shoji are standing there outnumbered and outgunned.
Right. I have no interest in Astral Fizz, so my intention is to get out of here and start to move back. That being said, let me clarify. I've got 3 hit points.
Sure.
So what I was actually going to do when it was my turn is, which it's not.
Right. Again, I just want a statement of intent so that I know which initiative order, because there are currently 4.
Yeah, I'm not helping these people.
Initiative order to put you in.
Yeah, I'm not helping these people.
Okay, thank you. All right, so Karina's not in this initiative order, which means this Dryad goes first. And she's going to take a shot at Constantine, who is standing there right in front. That is a 23.
That hits.
Hit. Let me go ahead and pull up that sheet real quick just to be sure. Actually, 20, yeah, 22 to hit, still hits. Okay, you will take, nope, that just bounced all the way across the screen. 12 points of piercing damage as the Dryad, right, hand hovering where a quiver would be, just kind of pulls an arrow out of her own skin that almost looks like the wood just kind of, it's almost like an arrow just kind of smoothly being pulled out of water, just kind of pulls it out and fires it at you, and you realize that the bow is essentially like part of her hand. It doesn't appear to be a separate thing.
That is so cool.
Oh boy. And it is Shoji's turn. Shoji, you were actually holding an action, so if you would, if you want to, you can go ahead and use your reaction to drop your shocking grasp. Do you want to throw it at one of the people attacking you guys, or at the Archdruid, who is definitely the focus of the Broken Legacy?
Okay, I'll keep my attack close to home since we have enemies right in front of us. I guess I would attack the one that attacked Constantine.
Okay. Go ahead and make that attack roll.
And that was a held action, right? So I can still take a turn after this.
Yes.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah, you use your.
And I'm still.
An 11 does not hit.
It's actually a 10 too.
In kind of a little bit of panic, then you just kind of swing your hand, and the necrotic hand misses the Dryad.
Okay.
It's your Raven's turn. Your Raven's just flying
Oh, wait.
around. I don't know what the combat potential of it is. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You now have your full turn. Sorry. Again, that was your reaction. What would you like to do with your turn?
Thank you. Let's see. And Constantine's looking pretty bad, right?
He's at 12.
You're at
Oh.
12?
I'm at 12 hit points, yeah. I'm at 16. Sorry, 16.
Okay.
Oh.
I
thought you were higher than that.
I'm
So,
actually.
so you're at 12? I have on your, okay.
I'm at 16.
I'm sorry, 16, which means you've taken 60 damage there. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead, Shojin.
All right. I would like to use the ability. I forget what it's called. Life on Demand, maybe. Where I can give the character the choice to use their hit points to regain. Yeah. Or the hit dice to regain. Yeah.
So it's within touch range, which he is. So you can just kind of reach out. So Constantine, what you can do is you can spend up to 4 hit dice. And so basically you can heal for 4d10, right? Up to 4d10 if you'd like.
Is there any reason why I wouldn't want to?
I cannot.
Okay, I'm doing it. And I nod. Thank you, ma'am. And I nod to.
And your 5th level, so you can add. It'll be that 4d10 plus 12.
Yay.
Wait.
It's,
And-
6th level, so you can add your con mod to each of those as well.
Yay.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to do the 4, and it's not picking up on the right click.
If you hold down, click on it, and then just right click, each time you right click, it will add a die.
My computer is weird. Sorry, guys. Oh, wait, there it is. Plus 4. 4 times. 10. Awesome. Boom, baby.
Somebody.
So you regain 32 hit points.
32. What did you add to that?
It's plus 12.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. You're the shield.
Okay.
And I would also like to run away a little bit.
Run away.
Okay. Bye. I'd still like to be like within range of the spell casting range of the monsters that are immediately threatening to the party. But yeah, I would like to definitely not be their first target.
Okay, so you could step back about 5 feet. You're definitely not in front, and you can still see them.
All right. That's
Okay. Which brings us to Almania. What is Almania doing in this fight?
Almania will defend Sho and Constantine. So she is going to, hold on, I just had this pulled up. Too many windows. She's going to cast Ice Knife. So she would like the Dryad to make a dex save, please. And she also rolls an attack, I believe.
Oh, God.
Yes.
There was so
Here's
little
the attack roll.
failed, but it did.
Natural
It rolled
20.
it rolled a 10 on its save.
That fails. So it's going to take a D10 plus 10, right?
Yeah.
I don't crit on spells. Okay. So here's the piercing that it takes because she hit. I don't know why it rolled 2 dice. Because it was a critical, that's why.
Attack against the target on a hit, 1d10.
So just add 3 to that. So 15.
Let's just take the average
That's-
here and go with 6 because it rolled 2. So we'll go
Okay.
with 6 and then plus 10. So a total of 16 damage.
Okay, 16 damage from that, and then it takes the d6 cold damage, 2d6. So I'll roll that because it failed its dex save. So it takes an additional 6 points of damage.
An additional 6 plus 6, because all of you do the max damage of all of the dice plus a roll of all of the dice.
But the second isn't part of the attack roll. It's just the dex thing. So I don't know if that counts towards the critical or not.
It's the damage. Like it's part of it.
So
6
12.
plus
There
6.
you go.
Oh my god. Okay.
And then with her bonus action, she'll do that glamour thing that she does.
She'll do that
the,
glamour thing she does.
Whatever it's called. I don't have Xanthars, so I think it's the font
Mantle
of
of
inspiration or whatever. Mantle. That's it. So everybody gets 4 hit points except Karina because she's out of range. And presumably Vera, because I don't know where the hell Vera is.
You all gain 8 temporary hit points.
Cool.
Nice. Does that stack with the temporary hit points I already have?
No, it would replace it.
Great.
So she cannot see. Oh, she doesn't have to see though, does she? No, yeah.
They have to be within a certain amount of her.
So she, Constantine, and Shoji will all get 8 temporary hit points. I'll go ahead and give those to Amanya. Okay.
Thank
That
you.
is a bitchin' bonus action. And Show, you've already so Show, I mean, you've only got 6 at the moment, so this would just replace them. So you'll have 8. Okay. Cool. So she glows, she lights up, the colored feathers on her head start to glow. You all feel energized, ready to go. Her lyre, she now also has kind of this runic staff that has these just glowing runes all up and down it that ends in like a spear point.
And she'll step behind Constantine.
And Constantine, you're inspired. You can do it. Just I'm gonna be right behind you. I'll cheer you on. All right. Constantine, actually Vera, because you have you guys are both on the same initiative order, but Vera has a much higher dex. Vera, shit's going down up here. How would you like to get out?
Quick question.
Yes.
Not having any healing potions, what does it even do to do a medicine check on oneself? Or to try and patch oneself up?
Not really anything.
Okay, good to know. That's a flaw in D&D, by the way. But
you do, I will point out, you do have a potion of invisibility.
I do. I am saving it for future reference, but definitely it might be in this state. But in the meantime, I need to clarify on the map who people are. So I'm currently up there to the far north and who is that? Is that a dryad or is that an astral fizz directly to my right?
I wanted to not deal with 50 tokens because inevitably I will accidentally delete all of them and then have to like start over, and it's just you laugh, but it's happened before.
So that's a dryad.
So yeah, everything on the map is either one of the Harp and Soul or it's a monster thing.
So if I tried to escape the wall by that person, I would get within range and I would get an attack of opportunity.
Like he would get an attack of opportunity on you?
Yeah.
Yes. What you could do though is, so if you notice kind of that pink part, there is a hallway on the other side of that. Like you could just move to the right and basically be out of sight of everything in the room.
Like yeah, I'm trying to clarify. Like behind me, it's not just a
solid pink is wall.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so what is directly behind the wall? See, I was assuming that there's just a stairwell up. Is there?
So yeah, so right behind you.
What's behind me?
So just to the yeah, there's a wall there, right? So these are the stairs that go up. They should be revealed now. What I'm saying though is that you can go back here.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, I thought that was just wall. I didn't know what that was.
No, that's space. Everything that is not solid pink is space. So yeah, you could just duck back there and run around.
I'm going to use my super speed that I currently have.
And you have super speed.
To use my 90. And can I just start booking it down that little hallway and see what I find? What I'm trying to do is loop all the way around and get to my team to the south.
So with 90 feet of movement, you can get all the way to there.
Sorry, it's taking its sweet time moving.
That's fine. And you just kind of revealed this area for what you saw as you went, because you have dark vision.
Okay, so I just scampered around behind the wall. I'm behind the wall.
No, you are in a hallway between a wall that's in the room and then the wall of the actual Zigarat.
So there's like a secret passage behind the walls of this room?
No, it's not. There's nothing secret about it. It's a hallway.
It's
the hallway implies there are other rooms off of it.
I'm sorry?
Regardless, this is helpful. So I get to there. And I've just used, because I'm debating whether or not to use the dash as an action or as a bonus action. So that's my full movement and either an action or a bonus action.
Yeah, so you can have your bonus action or your action right now. Which would you like?
So I can't get quite far enough to actually get out from behind the wall, right?
Correct. You
then
could,
I will...
if you wanted, you could have come around this side of the wall, though.
Nope.
Okay.
That's so not happening.
Okay.
I will bonus action hide.
Just offering. All right, go ahead and roll stealth.
But thank you for the offer, but
with
no dice. Yes, thank you.
With advantage.
With advantage. Yep.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Constantine, you are facing down 3 small sapling people, a dryad, and what looks like a cross between like a troll and the shambling mound that was beating you up upstairs.
Okay. How close are the tree things? Like I see the token, the dryad.
Yeah, so the little tree things don't have like the disc around them, but they're just those little small tree-looking things. More like shrubs.
With like red dots in the middle?
What? No, that's scenery.
Okay. Regardless, I want to take my javelin, and I know the druid is within 30 feet, right?
What about the druid?
The druid's within 30 feet, right?
You mean the dryad?
Dryad, sorry.
Yes, the dryad is within 30 feet.
I would like to huck my javelin at the dryad.
Roll an attack. Hold on, disadvantage because it is in dim light.
I have light vision, like dim light vision. That doesn't count.
Okay, and I'm holding a torch.
It's in dim light, and you are right. So no, it is not in dim light for you.
Oh, I have
You crit on
disadvantage.
a 19, right?
I crit on a 19, but do you have disadvantage?
Yeah. No, you
Okay.
do not have disadvantage. So the 19 crits, so you can go
Yeah,
ahead
crit.
and roll double your dice there.
All
So
right.
Shoji, your torch, actually the overlap would cause that to be bright light. So yeah.
That is 6.
Doubled to 12.
One more?
Plus
Doubled to
your
12.
dexterity.
And then because I have savage attacks, when I score a crit, I get 1 more roll.
Oh, damn.
So that's my second 6 that I just rolled there.
That's work.
Okay, so you do 18 plus 2. What's your dexterity score or modifier?
Plus 5 is my attack bonus.
Not for the javelin. This is a ranged attack, so this you'll add your dexterity to this damage.
Oh, then it's a 2.
Okay, so you just did 20 points of damage. Holy crap! That is a good turn.
Are there any? Because I have a second attack, but are there any people within attack range?
Yeah, pretty much all of your combatants are within attack range.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I take my so I can reach her with my warhammer if I just carry it. That's far away.
So if you want to move, yeah, you could reach any of them. So do you want to stay where you are, or do you want to move? Which one do you want to move against? One of the smaller blights, the big nasty, or the dryad?
I have a fear of getting flanked now.
It's a reasonable fear.
Yeah.
And they will take a swing at you if you move.
And they will take a swing. That is true.
Yes, one of them.
You have
Well, if you move past one of them, they're not in melee.
Yeah, you have more javelins.
I have more javelins?
Yeah.
Oh, I assume that was like a one and done. Never mind.
Well,
I throw it.
If you intend to throw a weapon, you should probably have more than one of that weapon.
I just never imagined like someone carrying like a pack of javelins on their backs. Like, this is my javelin.
They're not huge. Like javelins are relatively small, so you've got. I think the default is a packet of 5.
Sweet monkeys. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and attack her again with my javelin.
Yeah, go for it.
That's 20, not natural.
So this one is this one I think is just +6 because again for a ranged attack, the attack roll uses your dex, so it's proficiency plus dex.
Oh, okay. I didn't have that written down. All right, then that is just a 14.
It's also your proficiency.
It would be an 18.
So I think it's an 18.
Yeah. Okay. 18. My proficiency bonus is 3, so that would be.
It should be +5 then.
Yeah.
So
17.
Okay.
17.
So, 17 just hits.
Nice. Here's my d6. That is 1, and just plus dex. You said it's not +5. So
Yeah.
if it's 1 to plus dex, then it's 3.
3 points of damage. Yeah.
Not as good.
Between the two javelins, the dryad is now the plant equivalent of bloodied. I don't know what that is.
That pitchy.
One of the javelins just like went straight through its abdomen and is just sticking there. And then the other one kind of jammed into an arm and fell into the ground. And there's like a gouge and you can see like sap or something kind of pouring out slowly. And the arm does not seem to be working great. That was a hefty amount of damage. All right. Now it's the rest of their turn. So.
And Josh, Karina actually hasn't gone yet, correct?
I know you're in a different initiative order.
Okay.
So these ones are all going to run forward, and they're each going to make attacks. So that'll be 3 attacks. Here we go. So they're going to kind of scuttle up to here, scuttle up to here, and scuttle up to here. And then they just kind of whip their arms out from 10 feet away to attack Constantine. So that's 3 attacks. An 11 misses, a 7 misses, and a 14 misses. So Constantine, you huck your javelins, you see the blights coming in, and you just kind of duck behind your shield, and it feels like somebody is taking a legit like bullwhip and just slamming it against your shield, but you are unharmed. However, now the vine troll skeleton runs up. And is going to attempt something similar. So this big, like, skeleton being animated by vines bites at your shield, and then makes 2 claw attacks. So bite. 12. Claw is 26. Second claw, 24. So you will take you will take 30 points of slashing damage as this thing's claws just smash in and actually break through your shield and your armor in places and just score you viciously.
Ow.
Yes.
I'll diggity, that stings.
All right, we're going to move over to a different initiative order. And Karina, here's what you see.
Okay.
Where is my... Okay, end of round 1. So you all kind of collectively see a few things. So we'll start with the Silence of Night, kind of towards the south. The Silence of Night vanishes as a huge wall of thorns just erupts out of the ground, and you can see one of the dryads kind of ripping this wall up. You hear screams of pain as thorns just pierce them, and pretty much all of them are now encased in a wall of thorns, except for one, a wood elf named Kaiva, manages to get outside the wall, hit the dryad a couple of times with her sword. The dryad loses concentration and the wall vanishes. And now you can see all of the members of that group, like, bloodied, still standing, but looking bad. And another dryad throws up another thorn wall, and all of their screams end abruptly.
Oh, Cho is actually really excited by this. Oh, people are
2
dying.
shambling mounds then come at her from both sides, pummel her into the ground, and her dying shriek is cut off as one of their fists just caves in her skull. The wall of thorns drops. The Silence of Night has been destroyed utterly. You can see their broken and shattered bodies scattered on the ground or impaled on huge thorny spikes as their falling flickers out. As that torch flickers out, you can see all 3 dryads and the 2 shambling mounds kind of walk into the darkness towards the broken legacy.
Okay.
There was a 20% chance that they came to assist with your guys' fight to kill you guys. I rolled a 21.
Oh my gosh.
I was just like, oh god.
Whew. Whew.
Now,
Gonna die for sure.
legacy. The Metal Fists and the Immortal Whispers towards the top also vanish behind a thorny wall. You can hear screams and cries of pain, but combat still rages within. They survived past the first round. As for the Broken Legacy, thorn walls rise up. They exclude you, Karina. Rise up and then fall, leaving them a little bit bloodied. This is the most powerful Jaeger group down here at the moment. So one wall goes up and then concentration is dropped, and it comes down. And they hit the tall figure with everything they have. He
has a +2 to his AC.
He does. He rolled last in the initiative order.
Oh,
and
shit.
his AC is not high. So, Karina, you watch as fire slams into him. Eldritch energy slams into him. Ice pierces his body. And then Quartermaster Oscar appears out of nowhere, scurries up his back, and decapitates him. Quartermaster Oscar rolled a natural 20 with 5d6 sneak attack. It was bad. They kill him one turn before he would have turned into a giant purple worm and probably eaten all of it. General strategic advice. When there's a 17th level spellcaster against you, kill them fast. Like really, really fast. So that is what happens.
Or make them your god super fast.
I mean, yeah.
I work with them.
Hit the floor and worship, man.
We kill them.
Karina, you go right after Quartermaster Oscar, who is standing there holding the figure's head as the body just kind of pumps blood out of the neck and just slumps down to the ground.
Fail.
Well, obviously, if he had been a real god, he wouldn't have been killed by some scrawny rogue person. So, Karina,
The dark side.
oh gosh. Okay, she will start and pocket the pipes immediately and go, oh my blazes, you have saved me from such an enchantment. How can I ever thank you enough? And just look at Oscar like with total adoration.
Oscar jumps about 2 feet in the air as your voice comes out of the absolute blackness right next to him. But also roll a deception check.
You scared their rogue.
Guidance. Am I allowed to guide myself?
No. Actually, if you want to use your action to cast guidance on yourself, yes, you may guide yourself.
Excellent. Okay. Don't fuck me, fantasy grounds. Okay.
Oh, sounds fuck too hard. Oh no.
Fuck. It is a 10.
It is a 10. You are convinced that you are extraordinarily lucky that there are still 2 active dryads fighting the Broken Legacy, and Quartermaster Oscar cannot see you. What would you like to do with your movement and bonus action?
Movement, I will move as quickly as I can back towards my party. So 30 feet back towards the party. And bonus action, I will hide like a little coward.
Go ahead and roll stealth. These
Okay,
are
now it's time for a natural 20 because I just rolled a 1, right? Come on. 13.
13. Okay. The druid that is very close to you turns and
I
looks.
say my deception was not very deceiving, so
Yeah.
a high wisdom person should know I was totally shitting.
She, the dryad there, who looks like she's about to start casting a spell, turns and looks right at you as you kind of crouch there in the darkness and you freeze, look at her, and then she ignores you completely.
Sweet.
Okay, that is the end of round 1. So Karina, I will go ahead and now insert you into the party's initiative order.
Okay.
Which actually means you are next up. But the after the dryad, who goes at the top of the round. The dryad at the top of the round finishes casting its spell, and you see.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Is the dryad casting a spell at our party?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I would like to counterspell.
Okay. I think you might have to roll for this one.
Okay.
This Wall of Thorns is
I think
a
it's 4th level.
6th level spell.
Oh,
6.
Here's what you're going to roll. You're going to roll a d20, and you're going to add your charisma modifier to it.
Okay.
Pray to all of the gods who have died that you beat that you meet or beat a 16.
Onegaishimasu. Ah, yes. Yes. Yes.
Would you like to know what would have happened, or just be happy with ignorance?
I'd like to know what would happen.
Tell. Do tell.
So Constantine, Elmania, and Shoji would all have immediately taken 7d8 piercing damage, halved with a successful dexterity saving throw, the DC of which was 17.
Which Constantine would not make.
Bless you, show.
The silence. The reason
Bless
the silence
you.
of night went down in the first round is because every single one of them failed both of their saving throws, and there were 2 dryads. So
Oh
it
my
was
gosh.
7d8
Sucker.
failed save. 7d8 failed.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Shoji,
Bless you, show.
play of the game so far, honestly. Maybe aside from Quartermaster Oscar, but okay.
I'm glad we're not dead.
Karina, you get up there, watch as the Dryad was about to do something just awful to your party, and then Shoji manages to counterspell it. What would you like to do?
Cool.
They seem to be ignoring you for now. You imagine that would cease to be true if you made any hostile move against them.
Sure. Well, that's fair. So I will, let's see, I will probably need to use, so I can get with my action to flank with with just my movement. Can I get to flank with Constantine and the big thing?
Yes, you can.
Cool. I will do that. So that's just my movement. And then with my bonus action, how does Constantine look?
Not awesome.
Just real bad.
Real bad? Okay.
Real bad.
So bonus action, I will use that increased spell ability.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Sorry, I was to Jenny. To Constantine. If my math is correct, you should be at 26 hit points.
I'm at 18. Did I do math wrong?
I don't know.
You said you took 30?
You took 30, but you had 8 temporary hit points, so you only took 22.
Oh, I didn't have those.
There you go. Okay. So Karina.
Okay. So bonus action, I will use that new and improved healing word that I think I have. Yes.
Oh, your second level slot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will do 2 levels of healing word to Constantine. Which is plus my wisdom. Hang on.
So 3. So
That's going to be 7. So 7 points of healing to Constantine.
Thank you kindly.
And I will hold my action to stab this thing with my dagger should it attack Constantine again.
it's absolutely going to attack him again.
Fine, then I will attack him with my dagger.
Right.
With advantage because I'm flanked, yes?
Yep.
Cool. 21.
21 hits.
So I'll do a D4 plus this shrink attack.
Nerd hack. You're not entirely certain like where to stab this thing to hurt it the most, because it's both a skeleton and a
Sure.
thing, but you stab where it seems likely.
So I do 18 points of damage between the dagger and the sneak attack.
Max roll on the sneak attack.
Yeah.
So 18, you say?
Yep.
Yes. All right.
But of course, my weapon isn't magical or any of that stuff, so I don't know if that matters.
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, it
I'm
seems.
not sure if sneak attack damage is halved because it's like surprise damage, not like non-magical damage.
Sure, but looking at the character sheet, it says resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons. Doesn't quite.
But it doesn't
That's
say
damage.
anything about surprise damage.
Correct. Does surprise damage, does it give you a specific rule to override the general one? I don't think so.
Well, it doesn't count as slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning damage.
It does. Shoji, you're up.
Okay. Can I cast Shatter? Wait, which one is the Dryad? Is that the one by the 35
Yes.
number? Okay. Can I cast Shatter hitting that one and maybe include as many other
It's a
unfriendlies as I
10
can?
foot radius or a 10-foot cube, I think. You can only hit the Dryad.
Okay. I couldn't hit.
Instead, go for 2 of the smaller guys and the bigger guy. Or you could hit the Dryad who's looking fairly rough.
I definitely want to hit the Dryad. Okay.
So she rolls a con save, which she fails with a 4. Yeah,
How does that work?
7 is not enough. All right, so you're gonna roll.
Yay.
What is that? 3d8.
Yes.
Ready?
38. All right.
Not resistant.
38.
That is a good roll. 17 damage.
Woohoo.
Alrighty.
All right. Okay.
The cacophony that is erupting from every corner of this room, except for the southern one, where the silence of night is, well, silent and in darkness. I'm sorry, that was mean against my own. I don't know. Is punctuated by just this eruption of noise, and the druid is almost completely shattered. She is, still intact, but barely. Where her skin is broken, you can see it's like wood being kind of broken and ripped apart.
Okay. And I would like to run away, like out of range of any like thorn wall that might be thrown up.
Okay.
Wait, but can I still be
I will point out you cannot counterspell unless you can see the caster.
That's right. Okay. Dang it. Okay. Can I back up as far as I can? Wait, does that include from my raven, like Eyes of the Raven?
I think you can use your familiar as you can cast spells through your familiar, right?
I can, but I think I have to take an action to move into the raven, don't I?
I think you need your action to move into the raven, yes.
Okay, dang it. That would be
Hang
the
on,
best
I'm looking.
option, but I can't afford the time it would take. Okay.
Like, brilliant strategy, though. Like, with a little, like, if that was a prepared strategy, like, hold on to that one. I like
Yes.
that.
Yes, that will definitely be used sometime. For now, I would like to back up as far as I can without, so I can still counterspell.
I will put you on the edge of the stairs right here, but there's not really a lot of place to move.
Can I go on my belly and just my eyes?
clarification for Find Familiar, the spell you cast through it has to have a range of touch.
Range
Yeah.
of touch.
Not
But it doesn't
count
take
spell
your
through.
action.
Oh, really? Oh, good to know. Thank you.
But it doesn't take your action to go into the familiar.
Oh, it doesn't.
It's just it extends. It's like the cleric's
All right. It
duplicate.
does. It does. Additionally, as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears.
But I don't
Look
have
at
to
the
take an
final
action
paragraph.
to
Finally, when you cast a spell with a range of touch, your familiar can deliver the spell as if it had cast the spell.
with a
I
range
see.
of touch.
Don't have to be in the raven in order to cast the spell in the first place. That's
Right.
that's
That's good to know. Yes. Okay, wait.
It's just
How
like
does
when
this
you
work?
anyway. So that the counterspell through the raven isn't going to work. So
Right.
you
right.
want to step away as far as you can. So you
Yes.
can step about 4 feet back.
Okay, could I like crouch down on the stairs, hide behind anything?
Actually, you know, if you wanted to go maybe right there, I'll give you half cover or 3/4 cover against any ranged attack, and we'll say you're peeking out in case you want to use counterspell.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
It would be cute if your face didn't look like mostly skeletal. All right. Elmanya's turn. If I may,
Okay.
I feel like this is
Elmania has a
fireball
plan.
situation.
Yeah, no, Almania was just doing the math and she's going to center a fireball where it will hit all of the dryads that are over there near the Broken Legacy.
It's a 20-foot radius, right?
Yeah. And I mean, if she could catch the one that's close to our, that's close to us, but not the one that's in melee with us, that would also be swell.
So she
So
could
maybe she wouldn't catch.
She could catch. So she could catch.
Why are you moving, Karina? Karina's not moving.
So no, I was moving it because I needed to see what was shaded in. So she could catch the
gotcha.
dryad on you guys and 2 of the vine critters, or she could catch 2 of the. Oh God! Or she could catch 4 total dryads, but 3 of them are fighting the Broken Legacy and not you guys.
Screw the Broken Legacy. They could do their own shit.
I figured. Okay, so dryad and
Yeah, she'll.
those 2 blight guys.
Yeah. So fireball and
Dryad,
dex saves
success.
and fail horribly.
Vine, success, vine. Success. It was a 16, 16, 17 plus. So they will all succeed.
Whatever.
Whatever. So that's 5d6 or 8d6.
So there's the first 4, and then we'll do 4 more because there's no 8 on here, which is dumb.
23.
So 23. So 11 points of fire damage,
Okay.
doubled because they're plants.
The dryad is just blasted and is left as kind of this charred, smoking like stump, essentially.
Cool.
Okay.
She still has a bonus action. Yes.
Hold on. Let me figure out what happens to these vine blights real quick. Okay, they've got 11. Okay, so all right, and the 2 vine blights are heavily scorched, but otherwise fine. All right, and for her bonus action,
Can she see Vera at this point?
Vera, what was your stealth?
26.
She cannot. Vera.
Well, she would love to give you temporary hit points, but if you can't,
sorry.
she can't see you, you don't get them.
I don't want to be seen by nobody.
Fine. She blasts somebody with her lightning breath that she doesn't have anymore. For her bonus action, she will inspire Constantine.
Okay. Oh, Mary's not here. I'm not going to make you say what she would do.
She would play a little song. That's what she would do.
All right.
Play a little ditty.
Plays a little song. Constantine, you are inspired, which means you can add a D8 to an ability roll, an ability check or attack roll if you would like.
Okay, and I have to decide if I'm going to use it before I see my roll?
You can see your roll, but before you roll, let me know if you think you fail. Let me know. I'm going to roll inspiration on this because the cutoff is as soon as I tell you the result of the roll. And usually I'm trying to make sure combat is moving quickly, and so I say what happens very quickly. So if you're contemplating using inspiration on a roll, let me know ahead of time just so that I don't accidentally cut you off.
Okay, thank you.
It is Vera's turn and then Constantine's.
How does the skeletal big dude look?
Oh, he's gonna murder Constantine.
Yep, that's what I thought.
It's gonna be really bad.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm still currently stealthed.
Yep.
I will go sneak right to the edge of the wall there until it's within view and firing range. I will shoot it.
Okay.
I will bonus action stealth, and I will move in that order.
I missed what you were going to do with your action. I assume you're shooting it.
Shooting it as an action.
Okay, roll your attack.
Speak something, yes, etc.
But 1 second here. Okay. Alrighty.
Qua.
Okay, yes, you do have advantage.
Oh, goody, because I'm stealthed.
Yes, but regardless of a stealth roll, there was a chance that you would not have had advantage.
Okay. There's also someone within 5 feet, so I would have gotten sneak attack without advantage, but regardless.
Sure. But the advantage.
Add 7 to whatever this is.
10% chance of a crit is better than 5% chance of a crit.
It was lots.
Lots hits.
Okay, good. 3d6 plus 4. Ooh, not bad.
Rolls 16 points of damage total.
Yeah.
All right.
I will then
Stealth roll for bonus action.
Oh wait, let me say something before I do the stealth roll.
Oh, got it.
I will say it quite loudly so that my hopefully entire party hears me. I will say, not our fight. This is their home, and I'm trying to get to mine. And I will bonus action stealth, and I will go up those stairs, and I'm leaving. I'm sorry, frankly, Vera didn't want to do this fight at all.
Grace, I am applauding Vera right now.
I was like, this is unwinnable. What's the point? And I'm so out.
I genuinely think that's probably the right move.
Show is not understanding why we leave in the middle of a battle.
Like, oh gosh. Like, if Vera had her druthers, we would have been gone 3 days ago. But that's beside the point.
Actually, Karina, real quick, Blessings of the Trickster isn't concentration, is it? Okay.
It's just a rando thing.
Vera, roll your stealth with advantage.
Cool beans.
It lasts for an hour or until I give it to someone else.
Okay.
I think it's, not been an hour yet. Sorry, trying to get to my skill page.
The only thing that really matters here is that you beat a...
Ooh, it was bad. Maybe I didn't.
You need to beat a... Oh.
I maybe didn't. I'm still running.
For this one, it actually does not matter. As you run past one of the vine blights, it reflexively swings out at you.
I'm not running by a vine blight.
You are.
Hang on, let me look at the map.
So in order to get to the stairs, you're going to have to run, like, essentially straight towards Elmania. You'll have to run
Okay,
past.
now I see him. Now I see him. Okay. Okay, it might kill me. Go ahead.
Going to take a swing. He's got a +4. Just for fun here.
I replace his roll with a divination roll. Wrong character.
Yeah, you do.
He has a +4. Vera, what's... Oh, well, I accidentally rolled it.
17.
13 misses.
Yeah.
High GM.
Wait, he missed?
He missed. He rolled a 13.
Cool beans. I am 45 feet up the stairs.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You are 15 feet up the stairs.
Yes.
All right.
I'm as far up the stairs as I can get.
And what was your total stealth roll? Does anybody have a passive perception of 14 or higher?
But you heard me.
Cool. So you hear Vera kind of appears there, and you hear her, and then just like you turn back to your fighting, and you feel her like, Constantine, she like runs against your leg real quick. Shoji, she kind of like smacks you on the back of the calf as she just runs past, and then she's gone.
To do me justice, I did hit the stupid skeleton for X number of hit points.
Constantine, it is your turn. As you hear Vera yell that, and she did some decent damage against the vine troll skeleton, but the vines all around it and like on the ground start to merge into its form and repair it.
Oh, no.
So, Constantine, it is your turn.
Bail.
Well,
You are no longer there. You have said
But that's what I said.
it's echoing down the stairs. Bail, guys, run! What are you doing?
I hear what she says. I look around. I see that we have like 3 party members still there. So I go like, I'll take a couple more swings and give them the chance to go if they want to and kind of judge what's going on. But I'm not bailing first, damn it. I'm going to go ahead and attack it twice.
Look, I'll bail. I'm just not going to be the first.
Exactly. I'll watch you go. If you go, I'll follow. But damn it, if I'm going to be the first up there, you cowards.
Love it.
Okay. So do I have advantage because he's flanked?
Real quick, before you do this, Jenny, just reminding you of some mechanics.
Okay.
If you use your action to attack, then if you try to move, it will get an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
So if you attack and stay here this round, it'll get a full 3 attacks on you. If you survive, then when you try to run, it will get another free 1 when you leave. So just like cross round strategy, just keep that in mind.
Okay. I'm hoping I can attack it last around, give people a chance to bail if they want, and then I can disengage my next turn.
Okay. So
that's what's going on in my head.
You're gambling on being able to survive this next round. Okay.
I am.
Well, she just got 7 whole points of healing. Come on, geez.
Oh, yeah.
Did.
Totally going to do it. All right, Constantine, make your attacks. You do have advantage.
Okie dokie. You wait. Oh, wait. Okay. That's an 18 plus whatever, and I got a... Okay, so 18 plus 8, 26.
26 and 25 both definitely hit. Roll your damage.
Okay, that was just for 1 attack. That was my advantage for 1 attack.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. So yeah, 3 plus 5, I think.
Yep, plus 5, that's 8.
8 on the first attack.
Okay, second attack with advantage. No dice. That's 1, and then with advantage the second one because I still am struggling with the whole like pick 2. with advantage. Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
3.
Yeah, and 3 plus 11 will not hit. Sorry, 3 plus 8 will not hit. Okay. So your warhammer smashes into it once, cracks some bones, but this thing, just this big gaping skeletal jaw with these sharp, jagged, broken teeth, is still attacking you. Constantine, last chance to bail before getting a round of attacks.
I can disengage as a bonus?
No, you'll
run.
You'll eat the attack of opportunity, but you won't eat 3 full attacks and then possibly an attack of opportunity.
Gosh. I feel like he wouldn't, but I want to. What?
Discretion is the better part of valor.
If Constantine would stand, then Constantine shall stand.
But I think he is going to use his bonus action to regain 1d10 health.
Yeah, you should do that.
I shall do this thing.
What's your con?
It'll actually be 1d10 plus 8, because it's I think it's a d10 plus your fighter level.
Yep. Did it go?
It did not.
Not. Okay, come on. Mombai way.
Oh,
Are you serious? Okay, well, that's plus 9.
Constantine regains 9 hit points.
Oh, it's better than getting healed with the 2nd level spell.
So I think you're at 42 hit points at the moment, Constantine. Is that accurate?
That is what I have as well.
Alrighty. Oh boy. Okay. Vine Blights. Well, 2 of them are going to turn and take swings at Karina. First attack is a 17. Second attack misses. So Karina,
Yeah, 17 will hit.
you will take 2d6. You will take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as one of them just kind of whips out its snappling arms and it catches you in the side of the head. Hurts
Cool.
like the dickens. And the Vine Troll skeleton is going to take 1 bite and 2 claw attacks against Constantine. This is
Well,
without
I did attack him, by the way, and I hit him hard. I'm just saying.
but it would have to turn around to hit you.
Sure.
Also,
Yes.
at the start of its turn, it regains hit points. As those vines just kind of crawl up and restore. Vera's just like, oh my god, why aren't they here? I know it's only been, half a second, but still. Also, I don't know what I would be looking at on my watch. Like, the sundial. All right, these are plus 8 to hit. Bite. 15. Misses. Claw. 16 misses. Claw. 15 misses. He rolls a 7 and an 8 and a 7. Constantine, you stand good.
He's invincible.
It is the end
I'm
of
just gonna growl. I glare at him.
You glare at him from behind what is left of your shield.
Grr.
Okay, it is now the end of round 2. The Broken Legacy handily finish off the remaining 2 dryads that are against them, but now have to turn to engage the 3 dryads and the 2 shambling mounds that butchered the Silence of Night. So that combat commences up there. Combat over where the 2 really low-level parties are, the Metal Fists and the Immortal Whispers. There's still a wall of thorns surrounding them. You still hear voices shouting. There are only a few left. And then you hear a gruff voice shout something in Dwarvish. Do any of you speak Dwarvish? Okay.
Fuck those guys. Nope.
You see kind of dully flash between the thorns, just kind of a dull flash of radiant light, and voices rejoined the fray. That battle remains undecided. Top of round 3.
Go Astral Fizz.
I don't see it, but I love this, Grace.
It's way better than Josh's name, Grace. It's awesome.
I fully
I'm
support it.
speaking from a place of respect.
Sarah, you are considered under the effect of a Bane spell for the remainder of the evening.
Is that the opposite of inspiration?
No, it's
the opposite of bless.
It's a minus D4 to attack rolls and ability checks. All right. Top of the round.
No, saving throws, not ability checks.
Oh, it's saving throws. Top of the round, Dryad is dead. Karina, you're up. Constantine is clear, like he has planted his feet and is clearly like holding the way so that everybody else can get out.
Cool. Sweet dude. Well, I'm still mad, partly at the Broken Legacy for murdering the guy that I thought might have been my god, and also at the guy that I thought might have been my god for clearly not being my god.
As you look down at the lifeless body, how dare you not be my deity? You bastard.
Exactly. So I'm still flanking with Constantine, yes?
Yep.
Cool. So I will attack with my dagger for 1 action. Then I can do a bonus action strike too, right?
Correct.
Cool. So here's 1. 21.
21 will hit, so go ahead and roll that damage. And
then here's the other one. Oh, sorry. Then the second one's a 23, but I'll add my sneak attack to the first one.
I mean,
So
they
there's
both
my dagger.
just kind of roll it all. 2d4 plus. Yeah.
Well, only 1 gets my +4 though. So the first one, I'll go with that. So that was 6 from the dagger. And then here's my sneak attack, which is 5. So that's 11. Plus 1, so 12.
12 points of
If
damage.
I don't add my dex to the offhand strike. Yep.
Correct. Okay, 12 points of damage. You sever some more vines. Are you staying there?
Yep.
Okay.
I used my
Okay.
bonus action to hit again, so I can't disengage.
Yeah.
Vera's
Shoji,
not my boss.
Vera yelled to get out and vanished. Constantine and Karina look like they're here to stay.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I want this to sound like the most monstrous, ghoulish kind of voice that anyone's ever heard from Sho. As she says, "Sho does not flee death," and she runs. Runs.
I will point out. I'm sorry, go ahead.
What's
Go
that?
ahead. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah. I would like to run into. Is that big one? That big icon, like the skeleton guy? Skeleton. Okay. She'd like to get within touch attack range and cast inflict wounds at level 3.
Now, before you do that, Shoji.
Yes.
I will point out there are no Vremens down here. As a class, you have been severely crippled for a long time.
There's also no goody two-shoes wizard down here.
There is currently no Vremen citizen down here.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yes, that totally changes what I'm gonna do.
I wanted to point that out.
Thank you. That was a big decision factor. I was like, if Vremens are awesome. Awesome. Okay. So after Show says Show does not flee death, I've never even like looked into this. What is that? Spontaneous unburial?
The voice bed.
You actually have a bit of a choice. So you can use spontaneous unburial.
Oh, animate dead. Is that the other spell?
Or you've got animate dead.
Which one gives me a beefier corpse to work with?
Where is this? You've got some ability here. Do you not have? I guess you don't have improved spontaneous unburial yet. So animate dead would give you 2 zombies or 2 skeletons, or a zombie and a skeleton. Neither are terribly creepy, but they may draw some fire.
Yes.
Spontaneous unburial I guess gets you the same thing, but it only gets you 1.
Oh, okay. Well then, animate dead. The one that gives me more.
So yeah, okay. So you will cast animate dead. So go ahead and mark off a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
And I will add a zombie. Actually, do you want a zombie or a skeleton?
Which one has more hit points?
Great question. I have about 15 windows up, but what's one more? Skeleton.
I'm sorry. I could be looking this up too. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure the zombie is better.
So the skeleton has 13 AC, 13 hit points. The zombie has 8 armor class, but 22 hit points.
Oh.
8 armor class, 22 hit. I'll go with the 22 hit point guy.
Okay. You have 2 zombies.
This is
command with a bonus action.
wow.
We're just going to use a ghoul real quick so that we don't spend time on this. Where would you like them to pop up?
I would like them to pop up. Can they pop up in between? Like, can they be like shields of meat without hindering battle? Like the ability of Constantine and Kirina to attack?
Yeah. So do you want them like right here, like right up against this thing with Constantine?
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right. That is where they are.
I'm a little concerned, but not too bad.
Maybe bonus action, I can say,
Command them, yes.
I can say, these are my pets. Don't worry. They're on our side.
Okay. Would you like to bonus action command them to attack?
Yes. Oh, I can do that. Yes.
Yeah. Do you want them to attack the smaller things or the big thing?
The big thing. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah, the big thing.
Okay. Go ahead and give me 2 attacks with advantage.
Yay! Let's see. I'm gonna put advantage on. Oh, why didn't it do advantage? Oh well, I'm gonna just roll 2 times. Okay, so that's the first one. And then
Okay, I don't think the second one will hit, but the first one definitely will. And so your zombie does 1d6 plus 1 bludgeoning damage.
yay! Okay, that's better than nothing. Okay, that's 5.
All right, 5 points of damage, which is not nothing. And showed you that
Thank you so much.
All right.
Arigato.
It is Elmanya's turn.
Okay, good. I want to give a shout out to Mary for texting me to let me know what Almania's reaction to this is going to be. So Almania will hear that Shoji doesn't run away and she'll go, okay, whatever. So she will wrap her arms around Constantine and say, "You ready to go for a ride?" She needs Constantine to agree to this first.
So,
I mean, I'm in the middle of something, but okay.
Cool.
Like, I didn't
Thunderstep.
feel like we had this particular connection, but I'm a little dense sometimes.
as this
Just
small
go
bird
with
person
it.
just grabs you around the waist from behind, and it's like, "Are you ready to go for a ride?"
Okay, I hadn't thought of it sounding that way.
What are you talking about? I just
Dude, he's really focused on like hitting stuff right now, but he doesn't want to offend you, so he says,
I
I guess.
all of you.
So what's Elmanya doing?
She's going to cast Thunderstep and head, because she is a good child who does listen to Vera.
So
she is going to cast Thunderstep and head up the stairs.
So Thunderstep will hurt Shoji and both of her zombies.
Is Shoji that close?
Shoji is.
I'm sorry, I have to keep closing the map
4
because.
feet away.
Hold on,
And
let
actually,
me look at the spell again.
if she steps into Constantine's space, it'll actually hit everyone there.
10 feet of the space. Okay.
Does she have Dimension Door?
No.
She does not. Okay.
That being said, how does Shoji look?
Untouched.
Yeah, but it's 3d10. That's quite a lot.
Her eyes are shining. She's just like glowing with happiness. Just like the world is a wonderful, wonderful place.
All right. I'm trying to play this like Mary would, but I know that she wouldn't hurt people that are right there. Does this shambling mound thing look undead? You said it had like a skeleton in it. Does it look undead?
Give me either a nature or arcana check.
And goose egg to both. We'll go with arcana, sure. Come on. I don't know.
It's anybody's guess.
Fine. She will use phantasmal force on the thing to try to get it to run away from Constantine and Karina so that we can be good children and do it.
Cool.
So it needs an intelligence save of 15. Unless it's undead or a construct. And then it has no effect.
Only undeads and constructs? Cool.
Yeah.
It's going to have no problem at all making this intelligence save. It has just a wicked modifier. So it rolls a 10, which means it gets an 8.
Sweet. So it's going to take a d6 of psychic damage. And then I think it runs away. Let me see.
Go ahead and roll the d6.
Okay, I'm still reading the spell. Maybe not.
So you're going to need to tell me what the thing, what the phantasm is, because it does not have to run away.
Okay.
Unless you were
If they,
intending to cast Dissonant Whispers. If you were
No, I would go for the.
because Dissonant Whispers is 3d6 and makes it run away.
Oh yeah, then we'll do that.
I think
They're the same
Dissonant
level. No.
It's
Yeah, Dissonant Whispers. There we go.
yeah, it's first level. So yeah.
Sorry, I don't bard very often.
That's fine.
Okay, so 3d6 you said?
Yep, 3d6 and it
So I'll
has
just
to
roll 2 more.
run. Huh. Cool.
Okay, so it's 15 points of psychic damage and it has to run away as it hears the sound of an approaching mob carrying torches.
Okay.
Because it's a bush, so surely it's afraid to fire.
Psychic. Okay.
I don't
Cool. Yeah, it reacts as if there is a crowd of people like hitting it with torches and slashing it with axes and whatnot. And it turns to flee. Karina, please roll a quick acrobatics check.
Okay, does she also get an attack of opportunity, or is that one of those things that doesn't work? Because it's first movement.
God, I always forget.
I never remember where we land on that.
It has used its reaction to move. So yes, you do get an attack of opportunity, I believe is
Cool.
Would that include like the
Acrobatics.
Is it anyone within range or just Karina?
You're also within range, I think, Constantine.
Yeah, I'm like right.
Yeah,
okay.
it's got a lot of things.
Cool. So it runs. Now what's Elmanya doing?
Attack of opportunity?
Oh, attack of opportunity from Karina and both zombies as well.
Okay.
And who? Me too.
21.
Oh, and actually, yeah, basically everybody except Vera.
Okay.
You get an
So
attack.
attack roll.
Wait, that was that a D20?
7 points.
And,
I
That
crit.
was a 19.
and Constantine crits.
Oh,
All right.
and
Everything
just
above
for
a
the-
16 will hit. So Shoji, your first guy misses.
okay. Do we still roll with advantage
Not on
since we
this.
were flanking? Okay.
Cool. Karina, you take no damage as it tramples over you. You just kind of like hit the ground and it stomps past you.
Do the zombies add anything to their attack roll?
They've got a +3.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. So the second one hits.
Oh yeah, the 18 will hit. So you're gonna roll 1d6 + 1, Shoji.
Okay.
Okay. So damage. 7 from Karina. Constantine rolls 6.
Yeah, I double my first dice, right?
So 3, 4, 5, doubled to 10
Did you
plus
add
5.
your third die?
So 22
Sorry?
from Karina and what is that? You did 22 damage.
Did
Constantine.
Jenny add her?
I rolled the first
She added
die.
the brutal critical.
Yeah, she rolled the brutal critical die. So she rolled a 3 and a 2, so
Yeah.
5, doubled because it was a crit, 10, plus plus 5. So 15 from Constantine, plus 7 from Karina, so we're at 22, plus 3 from Shoji Zombie, so 25. So 25 points of damage. Where is it? Okay. Well, it's definitely looking pretty bad. You guys have done a number on this thing. I'm not entirely certain how you guys are still alive, except that you're playing this really well. well played, guys.
And then Almania will bardic inspiration to. Well, no, Constantine hasn't used his yet. To
correct.
Shoji.
Okay, Shoji, you are inspired.
Thank
Actually,
you.
honestly, Shoji, I'm gonna. you have two forms of inspiration. So you have advantage on a roll that you would like, and you've got bardic inspiration.
Oh, I'm so happy. Things are going so well.
Summoned undead and gotten to use them in combat for the first. Now I'm going to give you inspiration.
Thank you. Yeah, that just
Okay, Vera, it's your turn. You're 15 feet up the stairs. You do not hear the party following you. In fact, you hear Shoji.
We're all
giggling
like,
madly.
no, Mom.
Honestly, could go either way.
Hey. Okay, here's a question then. If I go 15 feet, lordy people, if I go 15 feet back down the stairs,
Uh-huh.
do I have a shot on any hostiles?
You have a shot on 2 hostiles.
Sorry, repeat that. People are cutting in and out. Sorry about that.
You have a shot on 2 hostiles.
Are they both I almost said squid. I meant vine. Are they both vine people?
Yeah, they're the smaller vine ones.
Okay, I'm going to am I still hidden? I assume I'm still hidden if I sneak back down the stairs.
Yeah, well, you're keeping your stealth, so you're at what, 26 right now?
No, it was only 14.
Oh, it was only
But
14.
whatever.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
That's
it wasn't great.
So are you making a shot?
Yeah, I'll take a shot and then bonus action stealth and go back up the stairs.
Okay, this will not be with advantage.
Okay, wait, but I will get sneak attack if I hit one because people within
Correct.
5 feet.
Correct.
Okay.
Also, you see
I see zombies. I have a sneaking suspicion where they might come from.
they're definitely facing the vines and look to be slowly attacking them.
Yes, and you know what? Vera is very happy that Sho is living her best life.
Roll your attack.
I will.
I love this game.
It's not going to hit because
What's the
it's
total?
only like a it's only 13.
Hold on.
Does 13 hit?
A 13, if the computer will load, does hit.
It oh Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are little vines.
Okay, I will take my damage and sneak attack damage then.
Yep.
Da 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 da. Ooh. Okay. 14 piercing.
14 piercing. Okay. You have
I will
almost
then bonus action. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh man. Fine. I will bonus action hide
Okay.
at the bottom of the stairs, still within range of these suckers.
All right. Give me a stealth check.
I will. However, I have literally
With
like one
advantage.
foot on the stair, ready to leave.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Roll stealth with advantage.
Sorry, working on it.
Which brings
Stealth.
us to
Oh man,
Constantine. Another natural 20 on stealth.
I'm
Constantine.
the knight
what are you doing?
again.
Constantine is fleeing the building. Cool. Well, we'll go with the Vine Blights for now, because they are up next. And each one is going to attack a zombie. So first attack against a zombie, definitely hits. Second attack against a zombie, also hits, because zombies have an armor class of 8. So one zombie, aha! Constantine is here. Constantine may be able to prevent one of these things from happening. Constantine, you're up. One of the Vine Blights is almost completely destroyed. If wind will take him out. The other one is okay, but not awesome.
Nice. I want to go for the one that's hurting.
Cool. Roll an attack.
And I attack it twice.
Well, it
Do I
dies
have
on
it?
the first-
Is it flanked?
You do have it flanked. No, you don't have it flanked. It dies on the first hit. You run up and you smash. It had 1 hit point. You could attack the other one if you would like.
All right. The first one, yeah. So second one, I'm going to attack. Blam.
You could move to flank this one if you would like to roll with advantage. Because you did.
I would like to do so.
Okay.
I just dropped the dice
And
before
you
you
have
said that.
inspiration.
You also have inspiration if you'd like to use it.
Okay, I'd like to try my advantage first.
Yep. So second roll.
Second roll is a 15. I'm pretty
Definitely.
confident that's good. 15 plus 8.
So 23 probably hits. That hits
Yeah.
most things in the game.
All right, so I hit with my dice. 6 plus 5 is 11.
11 points of damage. All right, that one's looking fairly rough. Okay, so the 2 remaining do attack the zombies, but they both attack the same zombie, and they both hit. So your one zombie, Shoji, is going to take, wow, that's really awful, total of 14 points of damage. So I think it has 8 hit points left on your one zombie. The vine troll skeleton comes roaring back into the fight. And as Karina is the first thing in its path, bite, claw, claw. Bite attack. This is with +8. Total of 12. Second attack.
Dude, that wouldn't even hit Talia.
Claw. 14?
Nope.
God damn it. This thing is scary, okay? Be scared of it. God.
I'm shaking in my boots.
17.
Yes, that will hit.
God, it has missed the last 5 of its 6 attacks. All right, so you'll take 3d8 plus 5. It's really good for you that it is missing. 17 points of damage. Karina, you hear it coming and just kind of panic and dodge out of the way of the first 2 as you hear them kind of whistling through the air, and then the third one kind of catches you in the leg and almost flips you over onto your back. And that's its thoroughly disappointing turn. End of the round. Here's what you see going on in the rest of the chamber. Would you get out of the way? Thank you. That is the end of round 3. The Broken Legacy has smashed the 2 shambling mounds and the 3 druids that came against them, and have begun to loot the dead. The thorn wall that has obscured the lowest level, the 2 level 3 Jaeger parties that came down here had banded together. The thorn wall that has obscured them from the beginning of the fight drops to reveal all 10 of them beaten, bloody, and barely standing, but standing, somehow victorious.
Oh, jeez.
Numbers really told in that battle. Of the 10, 7 have 1 hit point. They have a life cleric who at one point, like at the end of the second round, has 15 hit points to distribute amongst any number of creatures, and so it was like, great, 1 to you, 1 to you, 1 to you, 1 to you, get up. That was a nuts fight, but they won it. Which
Good for
leaves
them.
the only fight remaining is yours. Ooh, actually, I'm sorry. There were 5 dryads and 2 shambling mounds. Apologies. The Broken Legacy fight is still happening. That's at the end of next round. But these guys up here are all dead. Now, as I mentioned, the Metal Fists and the Immortal Whispers don't seem to be in any shape to assist, but you could try to cajole them over. All right, top of the round. Karina, you're up.
Cool.
Sorry, and it healed a little bit. Sorry, the Vine Troll skeleton looks a little bit better than it did when it ran away.
So is this a different creature? So upstairs, I hit one of the plants with Sacred Flame, and it made it grow. Does this look like the same sort of entity, or does this look different?
I mean, you watch this thing pull itself out of kind of the vegetation and the ground and just like assembled skeletal parts together and then animated it with vines. It mostly appears to be the same vines, but not that covers everything else.
Okay. Cool. So I will first, it's right on me in melee range. Okay. So I will hit it with my dagger. Hang on. I'm just double checking I don't have anything else because I'm not going to get sneak attack. Nope. Okay. I will hit it with my dagger.
All right.
16.
Just hits.
Cool. It takes 6 points, reduced to whatever.
6 points of damage. Halved to 3.
And I will cast Sanctuary on myself.
Hold on.
And I'm not done.
Thanks, Matt.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm sorry, what did you do with your bonus action?
Sanctuary on myself.
Oh, there you go. That is a good move. All right.
And now I'm going to do the stupid part. I will take my full movement towards Almania. And I guess if I get past her, let's see, it's 7 going diagonal, right?
Okay. It's going to attempt to take an attack of opportunity on you.
But it has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
Am I?
-1. All right.
My DC is like 13, I think.
It rolled an 18 -1.
Oh, so it succeeds.
So it is going to attempt to bite you. It rolls a 16.
Just hits.
All right. Karina, you suffer 21 points of pierce
I'm out.
damage.
Oh no.
Okay. Karina
I'm out.
turns to flee, and this thing just bites onto her shoulder, lifts her up, and slams her to the ground, and she is unconscious.
Oh no.
God damn it, I'm a rogue. Why didn't I disengage? That was stupid. Oh well.
Joji, you're up.
Okay. Wow. All right. So there's one dryad that the Broken Legacy is dealing with, and we have these 2 little guys and the big one that we're dealing with, right?
Yes, one of the little guys is basically dead. The other one is untouched, and then that big thing over there is bloodied, but seems to be regaining some of its hit points every round.
Okay. And if Karina is as is, she has what, three rounds of making death saves. Okay.
Assuming it does not attack her while she's down, yes.
Okay. As a bonus action, can I have my zombie guys be meat shields with attacking if they can have the opportunity, like, but just to like get in those enemy faces around Karina to make sure that she doesn't get attacked?
Sure. Both of your zombies kind of over to the big thing, and they kind of stand over Karina's body. One of them is one of the vine blights is going to take an attack of opportunity on your weakened zombie there.
Okay.
Definitely hits. So your weakened zombie takes 7 points of damage, which means I think it has 1 hit point left.
Yes, it does.
It will still absorb an attack.
Yes, that's fantastic.
It's trying its best.
That is your bonus action.
Awesome. And actually, yeah, my intention is not to have them stay around very long. Like, I'm kind of trying to judge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're absorbing attacks. I mean,
Tasks. All right. Thanks. There is that purpose. Okay.
what do you want to do?
And with that, I'm going to say, let us be done with it. And I'm going to run at the big one and cast inflict wounds at level 3, my last level 3.
Okay.
And that's a melee attack. Please, please.
Point blank, so it'll be a straight roll.
Okay.
24 hits.
Oh, yes, it's actually 23. Does that hit? Because I had the natural one last time. Yeah, I rolled the natural one. Yeah.
But a
I didn't
23 still hits. Again,
Yay.
that will hit almost everything in the game.
That's so good. And because I casted at level 3, that's what, 5d10?
5? God.
5, because it's a level 1, then a level 2, then level 3.
Oh, you
and
cast it at 3. Jesus.
Yeah,
So you
my last level 3.
5d10 necrotic damage. Ah!
Okay.
Jesus. And that is not half. Okay. Vines just wither and crumble off this thing and just tumble to the ground. It is up. It is barely up. Would you like to move? Would you like to move?
No. No, actually, I'll just be in its face, like.
What are you doing?
How bad does it look?
Roll bad.
Real bad? Okay. Well, I don't want to hit Shoji because she's right there. Hold on. Sure, we'll throw another dissonant whispers at it. See if we can get it to run away again. That worked last time.
Okay.
Let's try again.
Wisdom
save.
-1. Natural 20.
Okay.
We'll take half
Let's
of
see. It
your-
still takes some damage.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
3d6 and it'll just take half. 9 has...
So it'll take 4 points.
Okay. 4 points of psychic damage. Vera, they are still not following you.
Yeah,
But
I've noticed that.
It appears there is only one foe remaining, and it's almost dead.
Indeed. Wait, so Vine dudes are down?
Yeah, don't we have vine dudes?
Oh, I'm sorry. You can see one of the vine dudes, so there are 2 enemies remaining.
That being said, other dude seems more of a problem, so I will shoot him.
All right. You duck out. Take a shot with advantage against the big one.
Cool beans. Okay. That's 26. That's lots.
Yeah. All right. So 3d6 plus 4, I believe.
Yep. Get to die. 16.
Vera, what does it look like?
Can I just the arrow just goes through it, and where the arrow goes through, there's just sort of a withering outward since it's a plant until the whole thing just sort of dries out and falls to the ground. I can't believe I take credit for this. I literally wanted to leave from the second we got here, guys.
It's Vera's like that. Guys, we gotta go. A few seconds later, guys, no, we really gotta go.
Yep. Shoot another time. It's dead.
You feel like you hit something vital, and it kind of drops to the ground, motionless.
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing?
And then she shoots it, and she's like, "Can we go now?"
Yeah, I will literally say the words, can we go now? And then I will bonus action hide.
All right. Give me a stealth check with advantage, and Constantine, what are you doing?
I still got a thing in my face, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna hit it.
Roll your attack.
Kablam. I'm gonna use my, wait, is that even gonna make any difference? That is really low.
So right now you're swinging at an 11.
An 11, and my inspiration is 8. I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration.
Okay, go ahead and use your inspiration.
So that makes it 19? 11 plus 8? Was it a plus 8 inspiration, or do I roll a d8?
It's a d8, so you roll a d8.
Yeah.
So you've got 11 plus.
D8.
So it is a 19.
Okay, I called it.
Yes, yeah, that hits. Roll.
All right.
Actually, it dies. It has 4 hit points left. You can't not kill
Okay.
it.
I can't not kill it. I still roll for the satisfaction of it.
You do have another attack if you would like to move down here and swing at the other one.
I would like to swing at the other one.
All right.
I want them dead. Good golly, that's a 12.
I think that
12
hits.
just hits.
Oh, yeah. So that's 6 plus 5.
11.
11.
You take a hefty chunk out of this thing. You're not sure how you're, essentially chopping down a tree with a hammer, but you are. And it feels good. All right. Its turn. I mean, it's gonna try and hit you. It misses with like a 13 or a 14. I'm not gonna bother to figure out what its modifier is because it's not 9.
Yeah.
Definitely misses. You effortlessly knock it aside. The fight's over. It's just cleaning up the mess. It is the Vine Troll Skeleton's turn, at which point its vines begin to regather. It lurches to its feet. Zombie Claw, Shoji Bite. Zombie Claw, your weakened zombie is obliterated.
Oh no.
Whoops, I removed it from the board. There we go. Okay.
I thought it was dead.
Zombie Claw. An absurd number. Your second zombie is obliterated.
Okay.
It did 27 damage.
Oh, yeah. It's bad.
That is, however, 27 damage that you do not take. As it attempts now to bite you. Pretty sure an 18 hits. So Shoji, you will take 24 points of piercing damage as its bony, nasty teeth bite into you and just shred as it rips.
Okay. 24, you said?
24. You, however, have 8 temporary hit points, so it does 16, and you're totally fine. But it's up.
Okay, let's set him on fire.
Karina, if you would roll a death saving throw for me, please.
I'm sorry, hang in there. I'll save you.
14 success. Shoji, it was dead and it stood up and bit you, and it hurts a lot. What are you doing? And both your zombies are dead.
Okay, I'm really confused, and actually a little bit conflicted. My plan was to make sure Karina's okay, but there's a thing in front of me.
There is a thing
So-
in front of
So if she, so
I mean, I'm
was
still breathing.
you're bleeding now, but you're breathing. Yes. All right. And it's only if she fails all 3 that she dies. Okay. Doshio. Okay, I'm gonna trust in my companions to finish this thing off, which is really strange for show. And she's going to cast Spare the Dying, I think is the thing. Cantrip, Spare the Dying.
To spare the dying on Karina. Karina, you are stabilized. You've got a bonus action and movement, showed you.
Okay, and as a bonus action, can I try to like pick up the zombie remains and like hide behind it as like a form of like partial like shield type thing?
You may pick up the zombie remains and kind of hold them up.
Just partially hide behind. I don't know if it will lead to any effect, but that's my plan.
Roll an athletics check.
Oh, okay. I don't think she's very athletic. Let's see. Athletics. Oh, yeah, that's a strength. And 13.
I will increase your armor class by 1.
Oh, thank you. Yay.
Nice.
Okay, so I have a 15 armor class.
Alrighty. Elmanya's turn.
Oh. Sorry, I forgot what I was doing.
Sorry?
So this guy is still there. And are people like in his face?
The big one?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Karina is laying on the ground in front of it, and Shoji is slashed and bitten and standing right in front of it, holding up like a shattered zombie body, like right in front of her and huddling behind it.
Okay, so the little part of Liliana that's inside of Almania is like fireball. Fireball. But instead, Almania is going to.
Oh man. Vera kind of misses that girl. Vera kind of misses that girl in there.
Like, because Liliana had other fire spells that she could control better than Fireball, but Almania doesn't, right? Almania only has what's on her sheet.
Correct.
She doesn't have Burning Hands? Okay. Is there any way she could angle a fireball and hit it and not anybody else?
I mean, she could angle it so it hits it and not anybody else in your party.
When you say it
Who
like
else would it
that,
hit? Like, there's none of the other Jaegers are close.
wait a minute.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, I'm on a 40-foot radius. Sorry, that's radius, not diameter.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, one second. Let's get rid of that
I
one.
think it's a fireball is 30.
No, it's a 20
No, it's
foot.
20.
It's 20 foot, but it's a 20-foot radius. I was using a 40-foot radius. So she absolutely
Then she will do that.
cool. She can't not kill it.
Cool. Then she
It
does
has
that.
5
If
hit
it,
points. So she fireballs that point, and the conflagration just immolates this thing, and the vines kind of whip around, and then it sags to the ground. And you all wait a second, like, okay, like, is it coming back this time? It does not.
okay.
Constantine. Actually, I'm
I
sorry.
wanna-
Vera, all combatants have been destroyed.
Wait, I thought we
Isn't
still
it-
had one vine blight guy.
I'm fighting a dude.
You do, but Vera doesn't know that. Vera, what are you doing?
Ah,
Yeah, it's around the
Well-
corner.
yes. Well, I'm going to mutter under my breath. These people are immune to good advice. I will then, noticing that there are no combatants, I will, however, and I say this not knowing there was a vine blight around the corner, I am going to sneak out to get a better look to just see how the general battleground is going, seeing that my party did perhaps better than I was expecting, which I'm actually secretly proud of them, but I would never say it.
Okay, you kind of step out to here, and immediately to your left, there's a vine blight, like, flailing around attacking Constantine.
Cool. How does it look?
Not great. It's above half, but
Cool. I will move to flank with Constantine and signature move it.
roll an attack with advantage.
Thank you.
You-
So the
I
first
swear,
attack.
are immune to good advice. Whoosh. Kills the last.
I mean, how else
Thanks,
would
Mom.
Ma react?
Oh no! I mean, I fully approve.
So the first one's with the knife. Dirty 20.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage.
Can I go ahead and roll the punch or
Yeah,
see
go
if
ahead and
I
roll the
kill-
punch.
Okay. The punch is still with advantage because I'm flanking, right?
Still with advantage. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, still with advantage.
Cool. Lots.
Definitely hits. All right, Vera, what does it look like as you walk around the corner? Totally conceal your surprise that there's actually something there, which you then translate into just a nonchalant ending of that being.
I will just. You remember that scene from the Avengers movie where it's the first scene where they have Black Widow, where she does that move where she hooks the guy around the neck with her leg and brings him down and then kills him? That's what I do.
All right, you jump up, wrap your legs around its neck, spin around, and slam it to the ground, all the while
And
like
stab it.
sawing off important bits, and it is eliminated.
Yes.
At the end
Man,
of
I was just having fun.
At the end of this round, all enemy combatants have been destroyed. The silence of night is fully and just wholly dead. Everybody else seems to have survived. And the Broken Legacy has finished kind of looting all of the bodies over there and are moving closer to this tree. But the tree seems rather agitated.
I was about to say,
And you can hear discussions about, do you think they're going to want us to move this? Yeah, it looks like a threat. Like, this definitely seems part of the job. All right, let's pull out a couple of axes and see how we're going to approach this.
do I see them approaching the tree?
Oh, you all see and hear this. Lights have gone
Except
up.
me.
Lights and torches have gone up around the room. It doesn't seem like there's any immediate threat, although this tree does have some reactive capabilities, clearly.
Yeah.
Vera, you know this exceptionally well.
That's why I was going to yell, "Don't touch it!"
If that, we're going to pause right there, not for the week. We're not done. I just really need to go to the bathroom. So you guys can all quickly plan, and I'm going to be right back.
Okay. Joe wants
Josh,
to lose.
do I need to roll a d4?
I was going to say,
Karina is of no use to you at the moment unless one of y'all.
That's right.
That's right.
Yes,
Mm,
I will try and get you up, but it will take some work.
oh, wait, is that a medicine check? Because Show's proficient in medicine.
Okay, you're better at it than I am. I'd say
It
you do
works
it.
if you roll a 20, though. I think you can
Yeah.
stabilize.
Can we?
And you're
can
already
we
stable.
take advantage of that? Like, can you assist me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can try and help you. Yeah, we can work on it together and see if we get a 20.
For the shot. But actually, do you guys know if it would be acceptable to loot the bodies of other Jaeger parties?
I'd say if you like
Shoji
do
really
the
care.
okay, like Vera is so down for it. I'd say if you like sneak over there and start doing it, we will not comment. Like the other people are busy.
That's
If
nice.
Karina
Are there any like
was conscious, she would help.
Oh,
I'd
that's
say
nice.
yeah, go do it, and we will distract everybody else.
Yes, and I still have those inspirations. I wonder if I can use them on any of the roles.
Yeah, you could totally use it on the medicine roll if you want to.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's do it.
Your advantage roll, so essentially your re-roll, you can you have. Your bardic
Okay, I have one
inspiration-
reroll.
Your bardic
Okay.
inspiration you need to use sometime in the next 10 minutes.
Okay, let's
Okay,
do it.
I will do that. Yeah.
Okay, so we were just talking that Sho and I are going to tag team medicine check on Karina and try and get her up. I know we need a 20, but we've got lots of random things that increase our rolls. So I want to give advantage to Sho. Yeah, I want to give advantage to Sho.
You guys have healing potions, correct?
Nope,
Me?
we are out.
I don't have any.
Wait, there might be one in. Hold on.
I think you've got some in Jeeves.
Do we?
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
I don't have Jeeves.
Almania's
Ooh.
toting a superior. And Jeeves.
Oh man.
Oh, no, nothing in Jeeves. So yeah,
Yeah.
Almania's
No,
got a
nothing in
superior,
Jeeves.
but that's it.
Oh man, I was
Mm.
kind of looking forward to doing a weird medicine thing though.
Yeah, I would say let's not.
You're welcome to save a superior healing potion.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we need to keep
I-
it.
let's
Let's.
not use it. Let's use that during
Yeah.
battle, when it could,
Yeah.
it's like life or death situation.
So-
This is not life or death anymore.
Right. So can I just give
Mm.
advantage to Sho, and we can try and work on her together?
You may give advantage to Sho to attempt to get Karina on her feet.
Cool.
And I'll just, for the sake of this, I'll go ahead and reveal the room. That's going to take a while to show up. Okay. Unless Fantasy
So-
Grounds crashed. Oh, nope, there we go.
Oh,
Okay,
that's okay.
handled. All right, and I remove pointers. Boom. Okay. Okay. So yes, Shoji, give me a medicine check with advantage because Vera is assisting you.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna. Ooh, what is going on? Fantasy Grounds is not responding.
Give it a second because I just revealed a very large area on a very high resolution map.
Oh,
So give it a second. I think it'll resolve itself.
okay. I could do it on my phone. Oh, okay. Here we go.
In the meantime, so Vera and Shoji are attending to Karina, but that's going to take them a few minutes. In the meantime, Constantine, what are you doing? You and Almania are the only ones that are up.
Okay. Can I walk over to the other Jaeger parties and just be like,
Which one? So
What?
the Silence of Night is just straight dead. The
Right.
Metal Fist and
I want to
Immortal
head to the tree.
are like are like laying on the ground, slumped against walls, like slowly, painfully bandaging. They all kind of look like kind of like they've been flailed with a thorny vine, but like everywhere. They like puncture wounds, lacerations. They're running red from just 1,000 holes on each of them. Like it's a mess up there. They're all up, just like
Not good.
not good.
I'm gonna head to the tree.
So you're going up to the tree. Constantine, what is your alignment?
Lawful neutral.
Okay. So yeah, you walk up to the tree and kind of illuminated in the light now, you see all of the different flowers, all of the different leaves from different types of trees, all seem to be growing out of this one. White, smooth, alabaster trunk and branches. It's a beautiful tree. And all of the light that is splashing against it is being caught and reflected, slightly magnified.
Okay. Can I touch the tree and see if anything happens?
Yeah. You touch the tree and it's a tree.
Okay.
Very, very smooth. Trunk is slightly warm. As if it's not like touching another person, like it is slightly warmer than the temperature of your hands.
Okay.
Very pleasantly so.
I like this tree. I just want to walk around to where I hear the other Jaeger parties talking about cutting it down and saying, howdy, y'all. Can we talk about this for a second?
So they are all standing like in a loose ring just outside the reach of this thing's branches. And the branches are not flailing around, but it's like if they were to flail out, they wouldn't be able to reach where the Jaegers are standing at the moment. So they're just kind of standing in a loose circle, like semicircle around it, watching you walk straight up to the trunk. Not a single one of them calls out any kind of warning to you. They're all kind of watching like this is an experiment, and they're just kind of, it's an experiment in which somebody else is risking stuff and they don't have to. So they just kind of watch you, and you're now kind of standing with your back to the trunk, just looking at them. What do you want to say?
I just said, do y'all have a plan about this right now? What's going on?
Yeah, well, it kind of chucked your halfling over there, clear across the room.
Yeah, I saw that.
Without you actually didn't see that. But
yeah, I realized that.
Without provocation, and so it seems animate somehow, and we're trying to figure out how to get rid of it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm in here. I'm touching it. It's not really doing anything to me. I'm just concerned, y'all, that if you start chopping things down, y'all are going to be into something in over your head.
The tiefling alchemist, Rith the Merciless, is like, yeah, but it's only one. I think we can certainly take it. It's a tree. I mean, I've fought trees before, and they hit hard, but
I guess. I mean, just I've got a soft spot in my heart for beautiful trees like this. Do you think it's necessary to cut it down? Is it part of the deal? Do you think it needs to be taken down?
The wood elf, like wizard type person in this group, who you've heard called Neliser, says, well, if you'll give me a couple of hours, I can bring quite a bit of fire to bear.
Quite a bit of what? Fire?
Yes.
Fire?
I'm sure you may have heard of it from wherever you are from.
I just can't understand your accent.
I don't have an accent.
Look who's talking. I'm sorry, where are you from?
I'm from what used to be called Westishire, and where we used to...
You know what? Regardless of where you're from, you're going to take some fire and burn down a tree I mean, I'm all for hitting stuff, but something tells me this may not go according to plan. That's all I'm saying.
I understand that, but you see, the tree is somewhat in our way, and we will be paid a great deal of money for destroying it. So thank you for your caution, but please don't get involved because we have no intention of splitting the cost here with you. So, not the cost, the reward.
The reward. Well, now you're speaking my language. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and step away from the tree just in case you start like flinging fire at it. Kind of like down. I'm pointing with my finger. At a tangent line to it so that I don't know if I can see what's going on with the rest.
Just stepping clear out of, not being between them and the tree. It looks like they need to rest up a little bit to get some spell slots back, so they're not doing anything kind of immediately. Yeah. In the meantime, the 22 is not quite going to bring her up to 1 hit.
Wait. What about the extra, the blessing, like the
reroll?
Do you want to roll your D8?
Yes, with that.
Sure. If you roll an 8 and you hit a DC of 30, you can bring her up to 1 hit point.
Wow. Okay.
Grace should roll.
Oh my God. Karina.
Josh, you know to never say that.
But secret, past all of just the, hatred and cynicism and will to destroy you all, I want you to succeed. All right, with a 30, yes, Karina, Shoji, you. If there was still a custodian of the barrier between, life and death and, spirit and matter and kind of, if there was still one overseeing those things, you're pretty sure that either they would be really proud of you or kind of get mad at you for stepping on their territory. But through purely mundane means, you managed to manipulate the force of life and bring Karina back to 1 hit point.
Yes. I'm so happy.
I actually.
Oh, I would like to
immediately very much. Show.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm so proud of myself right now. Can I loot?
Well, let's see. What have I got in my pocket?
Oh no, not you. The other dead bodies.
I know.
Karina, you and you just feel awful, just horrific. And Shoji's face, her skeletal face, is right there. And for a second, you were just like, "Oh my God, the Grim Reaper is real." And then the Grim Reaper kind of pats you on the cheek and is like, "Hey, bye." And she begins to loot. Yes, Shoji, what would you like to loot?
I would like to loot first the dead Jaeger party, looking for primarily money and potions.
Okay.
And any equipment that's better than
Josh,
mine.
Just to piggyback in there, the guy that Almania borrowed an instrument from was from the Silence of Night, wasn't he?
Oh.
Yeah, that instrument be yours.
Yeah. Yeah, and any other instruments you got, man.
Might want the other.
She might want the loot.
Yeah, she's sad, but she's gonna go take the rest of his shit.
Hey, you would have done the same.
I mean, it's fair. He said he was gonna take her stuff.
Let's just say that she's going to play those instruments in his honor.
Yeah,
there is another problem as well. the Jaegers that you had rolled who wanted to accompany you to Onishur had gone on with the Silence of Night. So Captain Mala, the dwarf wizard, is also dead.
Oh,
Ooh.
bummer.
She's
Sounds
no
like a lot of good news. I'm gonna start with that
I
one.
love that Jenny and Grace are like, ooh, and Beth is like, ooh.
It's okay. I don't freaking care as long as my cleric who's contacting my kids is still alive.
She
I
did
have
not
news about that.
accompany any of the
Okay.
groups down.
I also have news about that. I was supposed to pick another spell last time I leveled up, I think, and I never did. And for the people who want contact, I will choose sending. Yes.
Also, Shoji has apparently had sending since you guys leveled up.
This whole time.
So you are
Realize I can do
now,
that. That's just what I wanted to
you
do.
are now Vera's favorite freaking person, and she will do anything for you. I hope you know this.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, Sho is so happy about this
Anything
establishment.
for you.
That's wonderful. Yeah, and she would have at some point said, like, anytime you want, I will use the spell and communicate for you. And Almania
Oh my
too.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. How long has Joe had this? Quick question.
Good question. I don't know.
Since you guys arrived in Vreem.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we might have to backtrack a lot here because I would have been talking to my boys every day.
No, essentially what has happened is like Shoji only just now is like,
Oh,
oh,
can do that.
sending. Oh, sending. Yeah, I can do that.
Sorry, I didn't know that's what you wanted to do. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I've had that this whole time. I didn't want to.
400 gold we paid that lady in Vreem, like totally wasted.
Okay,
Every
Vera, like halfway
took us to
like-
get here. Yeah.
wants to kill Sho, but then realizes if she kills Sho, she won't get to use the spell. So
All right.
now
So
she
let's-
loves her.
Let's figure out how we're wrapping up here real quick. So Shoji, you are competing in your looting with people from the Broken Legacy, the Metal Fists, and the Immortal Whispers.
Okay, I do have the one more blessed, don't I?
You have an advantage die. So if you wanted to spend it on this, you could roll twice.
Yes.
All right. So I will roll one general check for each of those three. Okay.
Does Almania need to roll to get the instruments?
Almania is actually assisting, so Almania can roll a straight roll on her own, and she can. I'll tell you what. If she wants to basically just go for Jammy, she can roll with advantage, because hers is a very
she'll do that.
targeted search. So Shoji, what's your investigation roll?
Okay.
Investigation or perception. I'll allow either one.
Oh, thank you. Let's see. Perception, investigation.
I figured
Oh,
it's
I'm proficient in investigation.
Or it's like that person's about to get that, but I see a shiny, so I'm gonna jump on that one first.
Nice.
You're an awful, terrible jackal, essentially.
I am. Thank you. That's a 22.
Me too.
That was good. You had advantage.
Almania.
Yes.
Does Almania also get to choose perception if it's better than investigation?
No, because she's basically grabbing right the single. Actually, for Almania, I actually need
Gotcha.
initiative.
Oh,
Can I assist her in any way, shape, or form? Because I know it's
She's going with advantage, so there's not much more that
Okay.
you can do there.
yeah. Okay.
so I do get advantage on an initiative roll?
Yes, advantage on your initiative.
Okay. 12.
9. So she can grab Jammy's instruments.
Yep.
I love how there's no
And
sympathy
maybe
for them
because-
whatsoever. It's just like, get the stuff.
So there is sympathy, but also she would look for any contact information. I think Mary would do this. She would look for any contact information that he might have to know where his family lives, so that if she could get his things to them, she would, because she's a good person.
So if you wouldn't mind writing this stuff down on her list.
Sure.
Let
me figure out how to do that.
She now has Jammy's flute and his lute.
I don't seem to have editing abilities. Oh, there we go. Never mind.
You got it?
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she now has Jammy's flute and Jammy's lute. And
Please tell me she gets a harp, because we are literally harp and soul.
she's got a lyre.
She already has his harp.
Oh,
Sweet. And she doesn't have to give it back. So now we can have theme music, y'all.
So she finds a couple of letters from apparently a spouse that is really upset that he refuses to expend more time at home and spends all of his time out with his Jaeger friends.
Oh, come on.
The letters are old and are like carried like the postal marks of Worcestershire.
Oh,
So-
that's just worse.
So the spouse is either dead or in a chattel camp.
Dad.
It was you asked for identification, and I'm looking at his sheet, and it's like Bond, avoiding a spouse back home. Well, all right, that's what you get with that.
Okay.
Joshua.
It's realistic. I fully support.
The party is from, most of them are from Worcestershire, so like you put all of the pieces together, and that's the story that comes out of it.
Yep.
Okay, so she gets that from him. Shoji, with a 19, even with only a +3, with a 19, you outsearch everyone else. So, please give me a focus for what you're going for. Give me a top 3 out of money, items, or like money, magical items, or like potions and useful things like that.
Actually, I would probably focus on items, then money, then potions.
Items, money, potions. All right, items. This guy is carrying a +2 dagger.
Ooh, can I has that?
Okay.
Yeah, because you're all about the daggers. I'll make amends for my unrealization that I have something. A very signature move.
You have a +1 arcane focus.
Ooh,
You guys are roughly your level and don't have much more experience. There's not a whole
I would have started with the dwarf, the one that was really beefy.
of.
It The wizard.
Yeah.
And you've got a +1 leather armor.
Woo!
It is
I will
spellbook.
Okay. For money, oh boy.
Did the wizard not have a spell book?
A spell book is not a magical item.
Sorry.
It is in the hands of the right person.
That person
That
is
is
not.
so. Sorry. Sorry.
Cool. You know what? Almania is over there. More gold shoji than you can carry. So
Oh, that's great.
like you can definitely like grab Almania's bag and be like, quick, give me that, and just like
Yeah.
start shoveling stuff in.
Yes.
As this was your second priority, give me a D100 roll.
Ooh. Okay, 100. How do you do that?
If you right click on the
Right click on the
D10
D10.
and click the
Okay.
percentage sign that pops up on that wheel.
Cool.
Between you and Almania, let's see, 1, 2. You guys get 1,750 gold. And well, they seem to only be carrying a higher denomination, and about 100 silver.
Okay.
That you just shovel into that bag. And then potions, you get 2 potions of healing. They quite literally died before they could use any of them. Yeah, the initiative
Nice.
went Kaiva, Dryad, else Dryad.
That's
And so
unfortunate.
it was Wall of Thorns 78 full damage. Somebody gets to do something. Wall of Thorns 78 full damage. It was brutal.
Unfortunate. I'll take their stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You loot quite a bit from them.
Can
Wait,
I?
what potions were they?
I'm
Two
sorry?
health.
2 healing.
Two potions? Two healing potions, great.
Regular.
Yeah,
regular?
two regular potions.
Cool.
And I will. I've written all this down. I will add this all to your sheet.
Good choice, show.
How much? What was the silver? Did I say 100?
100.
100, yeah.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
Can I make one last weird request?
Yeah.
As the Broken Legacy is debating what to do with a tree, may I, if this is even possible, just observing the tree, insight check it why it had such a problem with me? And it doesn't have a problem with Constantine. Because I personally take personal offense that it judged me.
It also didn't have a problem with Karina.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And Vera would have noticed that.
You would not have, because Karina, when Karina went close to it, oh, you have dark vision. Never mind. But yours only goes out to 30 feet, and you were far away. So you
Maybe I
actually
didn't see that.
You did not see Karina.
Right. I'm seeing
definitely saw
Constantine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me an insight check with disadvantage because you're trying to sense
Tree.
motive tree.
Because recall that Vera does not think she's evil.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh dang, it actually isn't bad.
A 16. It's a glowing tree.
Okay, let's just say that whatever happens next session with whatever the other Jaeger party does, I'm just gonna be watching it and seeing if it treats certain people different than other people.
Okay. So question, would you guys like to move straight into packing up, getting set up to go, Or would you like to stick around, see what happens with the tree, and potentially interfere?
I know what Vera would say, and Vera would bail, but I understand that Karina.
So that sounds like one yes and an abstain.
Joe is actually pretty.
No, this was an option 2.
No, that's what I mean. Like stay and potentially interfere. One abstain. Shoji, Constantine. I know Almanya probably wants to leave.
Joe would actually probably follow the lead of Constantine, whatever. She likes the killing instinct in Constantine.
Constantine, you notice that Shoji is spending a lot of time like somewhat close to you. Are you in any particular rush to get to punish her, or stick around and figure out what's going on with the tree?
Constantine wants any opportunity for more gold. Like, he had a crisis of conscience about the tree. He doesn't see it as necessary, but if it's going down, he wants a chance to get profit.
You do know that the Broken Legacy is absolutely not going to let you take any cut of theirs.
That is true.
They're basically trying to figure out, like, all right, how do we convince the Legion that this was generally a threat and that we should be paid for removing it for them?
He's curious, but if the rest of the party wants to go, he'll go.
So, sorry, Josh, since Karina is actually conscious now, can she do one thing?
Sure.
Okay. So knowing that the bigwig guy that noticed her when she was playing the flute is dead, and all of the dryads are dead, the only thing that's left interesting is the tree. So can she kind of stagger up at 1 hit point and walk around it and just get any kind of sense of what it might be? She's going to play her pipes a little bit, see if it reacts at all to that music. Just see if there's any sort of sense she gets from it at all. That it might have something to do with her faith.
Do you have any?
Or with, not even with her faith.
Right. Do you
Just
have any specific
faith in general?
Do you have any specific class ability that directly applies to this, or you think you could reasonably make an argument kind of should factor in here?
She's
Not
a flipping
per se
cleric.
class ability,
Okay.
but because of the fact that her faith is based on the thought of some sort of extraplanar natural entity, does this have any connection? That's really what she wants to get.
Sure. Give me
Because she hasn't.
flat insight.
Because she.
If
Okay.
if you're
Can I guide it?
Yeah, you can guide it.
You were gonna say if something.
No, never mind.
But she's not really sure she's ever truly believed in the stories of her faith, but she's kind of starting to think that maybe there's something to it.
Okay.
Okay, and a D4. 16.
16. You're really not sure. If it did, you don't know what to look for. It is absolutely a special tree, and nothing you've ever really heard about specifically. But a tree like this would definitely fit into the stories that you've been told. If only because it's It's a large, magical, unusual, kind of glowing tree.
Okay. So then the second part of that would be these guys, the Broken Legacy, look like they're going to take a while to do whatever they're going to do to it.
Yeah, it looks like they've settled down to bandage up, maybe a couple hours, use some arcane recovery, get some spells back, and then wail on this thing.
Cool. Then, and this is the last thing that Karina will do. She's going to run up and look for Callista because she wants Callista to come look at it.
Alrighty. Now, Vera, you watch as Karina walks straight up to the tree with no reaction from the tree whatsoever.
Right. And just to clarify, Vera's vote is go.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So does that also answer the question I put to you guys last week? As soon as you can find a week of downtime to train, you can level to 7. Are we foregoing that and just getting back to Anashir now, or do we want to stick around, level to 7, and then head back?
Oh man.
Because again, level 7 will. There's also the matter of surviving the trip home.
Yeah, my problem is this is contingent on me sending a message to my son and getting something back.
Why don't we open then next time with probably some sending spells and Karina talking to Callista?
Perfect.
All right. Well, we will go ahead and end there then. Oh my gosh, guys. That fine troll skeleton should have gone through you like wet tissue paper.
And it couldn't roll for crap.
Roll for fucking beans.
We got very lucky.
Glorious.
Also, like, well played. Like, that was just well done.
I'm very sorry for bailing, guys, but I know I bailed for like most of that combat.
So here's the thing: is often the right option is to bail, and the person who thinks we should bail doesn't commit to it, and so stays behind, and so full party kill. Fortunately, that's not what happened.
You guys did awesome.
Often when a TPK happens, what has happened right before it is some people were like, well, we should leave, and other people were like, no, we're staying, and the people who thought they should leave didn't actually leave. So everybody died. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Sadly, we will not be back next week. Lots of people are gone out of town with family, etc. So we hope you just have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And we'll see you the week after that, I guess. So join us in a couple of weeks when we figure out what actually is going to happen. In the meantime, actually, you know what I didn't ask about this is I don't know if Becca and crew are running next week, but if they are, you should join them where they play Call of Cthulhu, Horror on the Orient Express. It is, it's Call of Cthulhu, and it's lots of fun.
It's amazing.
No, I love playing Call of Cthulhu. It's great. Becca is excellent. Becca is playing on Monday, so you should join her and her crew. Other things I'm supposed to say. Otherwise, look us up on. Someday I'll have this actually memorized.
iconicproduction.wordpress.com.
We have a website. Our website is called Iconic Production. My wife is standing in the doorway laughing at me. Right. We have a website called iconicproduction.wordpress.com, and we have podcasts on there, including other actual play shows like this one. But we also have Twitch. Obviously, you're watching us on it right now. And YouTube channels, which you should like and or follow and or subscribe, whatever it is. This is ending like about as well as it started. This is great. Also on our website, you can support us on Patreon. Thank you so much. Until 2 weeks from now, stay happy, healthy, and safe. Have a lovely couple of weeks.